fight the power like Big Chuck.
What's the status, 3?
I'm good, just making the world a better place, that's all.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, this right here, this is called knowledge of self. When you apply that to yourself, you know yourself, you understand? Yo, it's gonna get your third eye open. You can see things for what they are, and not for what they appear to be. The brother gave me the knowledge, passed this information to me. It just, whatever the card right there. Yo, peace, born knowledge, peace, God.
Peace, what up, Bobby?
Yo, don't even call me Bobby no more, man.
What to call you?
My name is Prince Rakim.
Oh, that's peace, guys. Peace. How you feel today's mathematics, man?
I see today's mathematics as being wisdom. Let me explain it like this to you, God. I see it.
Ever since my birth, I've had no one to care.
They say wisdom is the wise word spoken by a brother attempting to open the graves of these mentally dead slaves who've been lost on the cross for decades and centuries, looking for the liberty, but receive nothing but misery and hard times and things of that nature. By the devil in a genocide caper, little boy Peep has lost his sheep, but I found them in a deep, long sleep, 9,000 miles away from home, living the life of a modern-day Flintstone. We the people supposed to be equal, but the men who wrote that, they was evil. Slave owners who did not include us, they just used us and abused us. First they trick you, then mentally kill you, and use technologies to rebuild you. This whole plan was a perfect scam. See, that's why they called it the $6 million man. 6 is the limitation of the devil in the million square miles of land that he settles. Put you in a 3-piece suit, give you loot, chemicals in your head to make you look cute. But use you as a fool to deceive your own people and fill in my children's head with pins and needles. But I'll take out the pins you inserted, and I'll avenge on my mothers that you murdered and brutalized by this modern form of slavery. To speak the truth, it takes bravery, and no man can stop my flow, because I know what I speak, and I speak what I know. What becomes of a broken family? Dreams are crushed, and there's no more family.
Ever since my birth, I've had no one to care. Ever since my birth, I've had no one to care.
Yo, as if life can be slowed down 20 frames per second seen through Panavision. The inner light in my mind shines, expands the prism. A man of wisdom, victorious in the glorious. Sight beyond sight, we stand up as divine warriors who smite with the mighty right hand of God. Yield the holy sword, swing the holy rod, then bathe in the pond of nirvana, escape the realm of karma, allow the true grace of God to shine through my persona, and build the reconstructional terms that's constructive as we destroy the negative germs that's destructive. Productively, sincerely, we uphold the righteous banner with the gold touch of Midas, mold the righteous hammer, and then veil to the sound of man's drill, ignite to the speed of light, cause time to stand still. Rewrite the script for Egypt, who made the holy Bible, or Quran, how long ago, who made the holy title of ourself, Lord and Master, who control the vital parts of your heart, who wrote the wise recitals, ruler, zigzag, ziggler, arm, leg, arm, head, still puzzled like the jigsaw.
Ever since my birth, I've had no one to care. Ever since my birth, I've had no one to care. Ever since my birth, I've had no one to care.
No need to play nothing else after that. Let that sink in. What he said in the first verse. Orders executed, master. Trump's a bitch. Hey, Marlene. Big stickity snake. What's up, eyes wide shut? So, I'll give it a few to see if any more people comes in, but this is my favorite one. The fuck? Hey, Tammy. I think Israel has been in charge way before Trump. And what makes me think about Trump is when he became a Republican. When I found that out, it made me think he's still a Democrat, disguised as a Republican. I mean, it really don't matter, but maybe back then it did. They probably sent him to get rid of the people that needed to get rid of, you know? Back then, there still could have been a few politicians that weren't on board. And the sad part is Trump's German, I think. Even though, at least for me, none of these labels define who I am, but you can say I'm German, Italian, whatever. That's not even close to what defines me. I don't think there's a word in this Babylonian language that could define me. I know a lot of people don't like hip hop music or what people call rap, even though to me, rap should have its own genre because hip hop is about lyricism. But anyway, people should listen to that first verse and take some notes. And then, the RZA really outdid himself on that verse. Puerto Rico. Oh, What's up, Super Sidewinder? And Jay Heighton. Man, Trump really okey doked he used his mad guy skills. People really think Trump, but it just, I named 2 rappers that were real heavy with the Charlie Kirk and Trump, and I think to myself, are these people really that slow, or like, do they really believe they must be getting paid? Because Trump's fake ass assassination, that shit looked so fucking bootleg. Man, shit, I forgot to download this video. A guy that was he served his country 20 years, right? I don't know if anyone's seen this video. He made sure to be in his uniform too. He spoke out and said, after 20 years of serving this country, he tweeted that he doesn't stand with America backing Israel. And what Israel's doing to what's the other people's name? But so his superiors called him in and told him he's being charged with he's a terroristic threat because he tweeted he doesn't agree with America, and then and backing Israel. He said he joined the military to back America and America only, not to fight other countries' wars. But so much for freedom of speech, eh? Wow. Yeah, I was at her live, Jay Heighton, a couple days ago, and she didn't seem drunk or nothing. I asked her how everything's going. Maybe that's why she distanced herself from here. When people are depressed, they'll distance themselves, you know? Especially people that will be there for them. They don't want to be around people like that. They don't want to hear nothing, or especially people that care about them, they'll distance themselves. So they don't have to hear nothing. But yeah, I've heard from other people she's been drinking a lot too. Yeah, I don't know. She's home alone. That's what happened to her parents. Oh boy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't agree with what's up, Scott Severini? I don't agree with what Israel and America backing them either. So am I a treason? Am I committing treason? You know? Fuck Israel. And not the people, the government. Because I bet you there's people that live in Israel that don't want war. But there's also a lot of people in Israel that stand with their government. And they think they're the chosen people of the world. Yeah. Chosen idiots. I'll smack the shit out of the Israeli leader. He's a fucking bozo. And Trump be sucking his balls too. Trump's a pussy, man. And then people be like, oh, you're a leftist. And fuck the left too. How does that sound? They're all bozos. And until people realize that, fuck them too. Um, that Anquifa, it's funny that the government is gonna make them a terroristic organization. Those fuckers can't even fight. They showed a video of one of the Anquifas using an aluminum bat. She couldn't hurt a fly. These Anquifas, who paid them to go out there? Because they couldn't hurt themselves. It's a fucking joke. If we have them fighting for us, we're screwed. Yeah, Anquifa. I named them that Anquifa because they be queefing. And what was the other group? I called them. There was Anquifa. And the police, the fucking police too. They're you know, I personally think the police are really s- stepping over our so-called rights and really like abusing their authority so they could bring in the technology. And their excuse to use the technology is going to be, well, uh, these robots, you know, will follow orders and won't basically and won't you get my drift, right? That the robots would do a better job than a human, put it that way, they'll say. Anyone got anything to say about Israel or anything? Come up. I'm going to see. Because I don't be looking into a lot of stuff with Israel and all that. I really, Palestine. I honestly don't. Uh, I don't really waste my time looking stuff up with Israel and Palestine because I know it's mostly all propaganda, man, to poison people's minds. Let's see. Fine line between genius and crazy. The line between terrorists and good generals is just as thin. The winner labels the loser always to justify. It's a joke, man. I don't let them come and try to pick me up. I don't give a fuck. When they start doing that shit, I think a war will kick off. I shouldn't even be on here saying things I say, but I they won't take me alive. All right, now let's see what's going on with Israel and fake chosen ones. No, there's no group on this earth that is more chosen than the next. You know, and that's how I see it. Wow, this would make a dope backdrop if that stupid thing wasn't in the way. What the fuck is this shit? Wow. Israel, that's ISIS, Ra, and L. You know, I think L is L symbolizes a lot of things because the L is a 90-degree angle, no? Right? And L is a square. You could square things off with the L. Or am I wrong? Satan, Saturn, Santa. You know, Santa's always been Satan, right? And it's all Satan's colors are what? Red, black, and white. That's the color Santa sports. Uh, all these politicians worship Satan, you know, and one of their rituals is to lick a man's butthole while he's taking a shit. These guys are sick because Satan in the human body is the bowels. The depths of hell is in your intestines, where you shit out. That's the depths of hell in your human body. Heaven is in the mind, and the throne is the third eye. Yeah. What's up, Candy? How you doing? You have to work today? Satan is nothing more than the human's ego. Satan is a character made up. Satan actually is like, it's basically allegorical for a lot of things. It kills me when people say, yeah, Satan did make you do it. That voice in your head. I think a lot of people are, the more you look outside yourself, It's like churches will teach you, a lot of preachers teach you to ignore that voice in your head. They'll tell you that Satan trying to trick you, or they try to get you to ignore your inner self and look outside of yourself for the answers. But hey, that's how I see it. And yeah. Oh shit. I didn't even realize this. What PDF was this? Beginning self-transformation. The spiritual power of shut the fuck up. Oh, all right, we're out of here. Bing. Bing. Hold on, Craig said, churches lead you in the opposite direction. Right. Genesis tells you, I think it's Genesis or anyway. It's crazy because the Bible's literally telling you the truth in that book. It's just preachers decode the allegory in ways to keep you confused, lost. But I don't need a book to tell me how to treat people, that's for sure. Shit, I think all these even Trump. I was watching a video by Here's the Deal yesterday. And he was showing um fuck. He was showing a speech by Trump, and Trump was saying something about actors, world stage or something. So I don't know. I don't know anymore. I feel like if we were to go to war, I'd be no better than them. But if we don't, will things ever change for the better? But as sad as it is, you can only change yourself. Candy said she went live last night for about an hour and a half. Serious. What time did you go live? Cause I'll look if it's still there. Cause if you went live, I got a what you call it, and it not a warning, but you know what I mean. Hell is this shit? The obelisk. Fallon Archives. The obelisk. Quarterly review. Okay. Who the fuck? Mountain of Mystery. Shades of the Ashes. Interesting. Do you want to play games? Oh, my bad. What's up, Groove? In the groove. Groove is in the groove. I'm glad In the Groove came back. I should have booted out Axis a long time ago. And that problem would have never fucking occurred. And then, because that's what ended up happening anyway, I ended up football punting him out of here. It's Friday. You ain't got a job. And you ain't got shit to do. Blaze one up. That's most that Friday in the soundtrack. I used to bump the soundtrack all the time. As a matter of fact, I got the soundtrack on my phone right now. That was a dope soundtrack. And Friday is a classic movie. He didn't need to make part 2, 3, 4. You ever notice how even with albums, like the first album's always the best? Not all the time, but most of the time. It's like people are trying to outdo their first album. And the crazy part is a lot of artists that did their first album really didn't even try. It just put stuff together and hope it worked. And then when they try to match it, they're trying hard as hell. It doesn't even come close. The fuck, dude? But yeah, Friday is definitely a classic. And then after would be How High. What's this shit, man? They spelled warp with 2 V's and put power held in a stone. Well, it took me a while to see him for who he was, Groove. But all he would do is come here talk shit to people. And then when people would say something back, he would cry to me because I'm not blocking him. And I'm like, I seen his tactics. But yeah. Anyway, fuck it. Fucking do that, man.
Yo.
Wow. Oh, I thought it cleared all my shit out.
Yeah, it was silent. I didn't know if it was working once I got backstage.
At what time? Oh, that's for candy.
I was just thinking there's a little something fun to think about when you mentioned Friday and how high. I was trying to think, you know what is my favorite like weed movie? And I couldn't think of any other ones except for that Pineapple Express, which I don't really care for that one.
That was all right.
But what other weed centric movies were there? Can you think of any? Because
Shit.
I like How High. That was a
Wow.
good movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say How High, but you mentioned that.
Yeah.
And then Pineapple Express was all right. That was decent. Cheech and Chong, but that's more
Right. Okay. Yeah.
that's more like old school. That wasn't even like, man.
That has to count though. That's definitely a legit entry.
There really isn't many. How High was like in my opinion, kick down the door. It made me think of Snoop. Like I'm shocked Snoop didn't put out Half Baked.
Half Baked. There you go.
Yeah, Mark said that in the chat.
Yeah,
And Craig Half Baked.
that's pretty. That's definitely going to.
Yeah, I was thinking of the name of that date. Candy says Dazed and Confused.
Yeah,
No,
I could probably. I'd count that one too. Even though it's
but
more.
definitely Half Baked with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Yeah, that one
That's
and
the one I couldn't
Friday
think
and
of.
How High probably definitely top 3 as far as weed centric movies.
I need money. That was one of my favorite characters. I Need Money was hilarious. Who was the guy that slept on the couch? I think that was I Need Money. He had the gold teeth, and when he smiled, it said, "I need money."
Yeah.
That was a hilarious movie, man. What about the guy had the bump on his lip? He's like, that shit on your lip got some shit on its lip.
I like when they were rolling. He was trying to roll up a doob in his car and the fucking papers. He's
It blew
asking
around,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
How about when Redman was sleeping and Meth rolled the blunt up and he put it in front
Shot
of his
down.
nose?
Yeah.
He put them speakers on. That beat was tough. It was like some
Yeah,
Russian guy. I forgot what song that was, but
that was a Ramstein Du hast.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I'm gonna download that track and play it next time. It was dope.
Yeah, man. They probably made $1 million off that fucking song.
Big Lebowski. Big Lebowski. Yeah. Maybe.
It's kind of like that movie, and I would even throw Dazed and Confused in. There's definitely a lot of weed in the movie, but I think the movie itself was of a little larger context than, Dazed and Confused was definitely about the time period, and Big Lebowski, I guess, is a little, I don't know, it's definitely about the character, but I was definitely thinking like Friday, Half Baked, and Cheech and Chong, definitely. How High is kind of borderline, but it is obviously weed centric, but I think it's a little better. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like the House Party movie when they were in college. Kind of reminds me of that. It's kind of about the experience of.
Yeah, there you go. What was that 80s movie with the guy? But it was more drinking, I think. But they had that character named Booger.
Revenge of the
Animal
Nerds.
House. Or it was
Animal
Revenge
House.
of the Nerds.
Yeah, Booger was in Revenge of the Nerds.
I used to love that. Was my favorite character was Booger. He used to belch.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking about the 80s the other day. And I could remember being at my aunt's. I can remember, like, when I think back, I didn't know any better back when I was growing up, but me and my mom would sleep couch to couch until she got an apartment. I think back, like, damn, we was doing that. But the 80s and I remember I used to watch cable only because at my aunt's house, she had cable, and you would press the buttons on the box, remember? On top of the TV.
Yeah.
And janky ass fucking boxes, and all you do is press the number down. Boop boop. MTV. I used to mimic. Like, I had a guitar. I used to stand in front of the TV. Of the 80s was the shit, but the 90s was even better because that was my teenage years.
Yeah, but everything before 2000 is definitely markedly different. It's I've had a long running theory that 9/11, as much as it was about what we all know it was about, as far as the most obvious things, but it definitely to me was a war on the culture, especially underground culture. That's when
Yep.
the
The
remain.
government was scared because shit's
Yeah,
brewing up behind the scenes.
yeah, because the end of
For
the
sure.
90s, they were busting a bunch of like the underground drug labs or drug networks, and I think that's. They said we got to get this Patriot Act going. Can't be having
Yeah.
shit happening without us knowing about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking. They wouldn't have pulled a 2020, that incident. They wouldn't have did that in the 90s. As a matter of fact, the police, when you know the way the police act now, like, don't get me wrong, back in the days before they were militarized, the police were tougher, you know. But they also were more respectful too. They
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
how to lie now. And they didn't have the weaponry and vests. But that they just had more respect back in the day. And they would punch you in your mouth too. But the cops only act the way they do now is because they're militarized.
And they definitely have lower quality people in the
Yes.
jobs.
They hire the most dumbest motherfuckers. They have no IQ, no common sense, no respect. I watch
Well,
these videos what the police be doing to people, man, and it just fires me up. I get tired of seeing that shit.
yeah, and then a lot of times what happens is like, especially like a small town or county level sheriffs, they they hire officers, if you will, that are adjacent to whatever corruption's going on, because they're really just there to maintain their levels of corruption. As far, I mean, they run drug trades, they do the fucking child or the sex trafficking, they facilitate all that. So they get these goons in that they know are corrupt enough that they're going to cover for that. So in order to portray to the public to cover that part of it, that's why they, they'll either enforce will with these police brutality on the public, or um, making it really political, is to keep people psychologically distracted away from what they're really doing behind the scenes. I mean, I saw it in my town even back in the 80s. Police force was nice. I went to school with all the kids and grandkids of the sheriff and the sheriff family, and they were the principal of the school. It was all sewed up. But even then, we knew the motherfuckers, were facilitating the drug trade, bringing the drugs to the black neighborhoods and giving it out to their trusted, dealers. And it was an open secret, if you will, And on the surface, they all in church every Sunday and blah fucking blah, That's just how they roll. And they still do that shit here to this day. It's the same new faces, same game, bro.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was saying about the other day about the politicians, man. New face, same strategy.
Yeah.
I just don't. Cops, it just. One said good morning to me when I was crossing the street. I just walked by him. I didn't say shit back. I just, I can't respect a group of terrorists that police are terrorists, man. They're treasonous to this country. And
Well, they are trained, and it's perfectly acceptable that they are, quote, allowed to lie. They're allowed to lie to you. They, so I'm not going to engage with.
They do lie.
Yeah.
That's why people can't fall for that, man. You don't talk to them, and you because once you start, they're fishing.
Yeah. Good cop,
they
bad
want you
cop.
to start answering and just setting yourself up for a fucking case. They don't know shit. They be like, you're gonna get this many years, and I'm gonna make sure of it. Shut up. They try to scare people. Like they got no power.
The only power they got is to manipulate you into doing something willingly. If they have to kidnap you to, do whatever they want to do, then that's the action on them. But as long as you willingly go along with it because you're intimidated, then no harm, no foul, That's what they do.
Man, if I only knew what I know now, growing up, I would have got a few lawsuits. I remember this one guy, I forgot the cop's name. It was one was Morales. I'll never forget him because I remember I was working at KFC. I got out of work. I went to my friend's uncle's house, and I had just got paid, and I wanted to start selling some coke. And anyways, that was going to be in the working, but I remember that day so perfect. My friend Anthony, he was staying there too, so I went there and I was like, yo, let's go to the store and get some blunts and cigarettes. And he's like, oh, let me take a shower. And I'm like, man, let's just go. It's right up the street. And we kept arguing back and forth. Anyway, he went to take a shower and I was waiting and I was sitting in the room. And I remember, man, it sounded like someone kicked the door. Boom. Boom. And that shit flew open and the people were running in with guns out and they didn't say police or nothing. I thought we were being robbed. Motherfucker, when I took that dumbass shower, I wouldn't have been in there.
Yeah.
But Morales stole my friend's uncle's money. He counted it, pocketed it. We were handcuffed on the floor. Then they found the cocaine, which was well over 2 ounces. And when we got charged, it was 2.5 grams. Where'd all that cocaine go? It's wild, man. The cops back then, there was no cameras on them. But there's another cop that embarrassed me in front of a gas station. He kept searching me over and over. From what I hear, they can only search you one time. But I don't think that's a law. But the point is, he didn't find nothing and he kept searching me and searching me. And there's just a lot of cops that do illegal shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I moved out of the area I grew up in. It was more fucking police state minded. Out here in the country, bro, even if I see a cop in a store, they really are the friendly type. I mean, I don't know what they doing when I don't see them, but there's none of that energy at all here. I can't. Going back into Baton Rouge and adjacent areas, it's like I fucking can't wait to get right the fuck back out. It's just it's not necessary. I don't know why anybody wants to put up with that, live around that.
I don't even want to look at cops.
No, I don't.
The police is, it's crazy. Like, the police is the biggest gang in the fucking world.
I just hate when they
Biggie.
fucking get on TV or their Facebook posts and they just want to portray themselves like they, just being manipulative. Now lying like, yeah, we're cleaning up the streets. We got this dirt bag, and they got a fucking picture of some dude, and everybody's like, "Oh, thank y'all so much, y'all fucking heroes." It's like, bruh. But again, those people that are got their nose up a cop's ass is because they're really doing something behind the scenes. They're just ass kissing.
Bootlicking.
Yeah, bro.
What's up, Andy? What's up, Charles?
What's up, man?
Welcome back. I have a fucking hilarious stories with these fucking people.
I thought you were Hurricane.
No.
I had just hit. I told Hurricane hit the link, but I got to play Hurricane's new song. Well, I don't have to, but I definitely support Hurricane's music and drops. But where the fuck is SIRDROP, man? He don't even come by no more, and he hasn't been putting his own music out lately. He's stayed doing that AI stuff. See, I seen a interview too where major labels are using AI too to write them choruses and stuff. See, I fucking knew it. I guarantee you a lot of these so-called rappers and people be like, yo, they're fucking dope, man.
Oh, the ghost writers? Yeah.
I bet
Maybe
you
the
AI
ghost
is
writer.
a fucking ghost
Yeah,
writer.
what if the ghost writer is AI for like for decades now?
That's what I'm saying.
Might as well be.
You know what I mean?
How do we know
Just probably
they have technology where you could speak into the mic and sound like Biggie Smalls, like and you know this guy from the Dog Pound, I forgot his name. He was selling microphones that already had that back in like 2016. So they have that technology. I mean, come on. A rapper could die, and if they own your character, like look at Eminem. Who remembers hearing about Eminem ODing back in the day, and they quickly turned it around the next morning and said, "Oh no, Eminem's fine, he's alive." And that's right around the time Eminem's whole style was changing. Like, what album was that? When he started using different voices, what fucking album was that? Not Curtain Call. I don't know. When it got to, I think Curtain Call, and the other one album was red and the other one was blue. You got your duality, your Masonic duality. But Relapse, that shit was terrible.
Well, that red and blue album thing, it definitely, I think it's still Masonic, but they do that with books. If you notice back in history, these people that wrote books, they'd have a red book and a blue book. So it follows along that whole.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what books. Damn. How you can have a constitution, right? For the country, right? And it says you have a right to bear arms. But that contradicts when the original Constitution said you have a right to bear arms. One guy said, the most magnificent thing about the Constitution is we're able to alter it and change it whenever we want. Man, that ain't a good thing. That is not a good thing. That's why it says you have a right to bear arms, but it don't even make sense.
That's why they have to work.
You have a right.
That's why they have to work so hard on this whole social engineering, because they got to get us to want to change it to make it, to go along with the plan anyway, the way that's written. We have to demand it.
they make us think we have an option to change it. But I think all the voting is rigged, and they just need people to go and vote, so then they could say we did it. But they're the ones fucking altering it and rigging the fucking voting so they can get what they want.
Well, there's something called collusion, right? It's hilarious how they call it wings, right? Like left wing, right wing. Well, it's the same creature either way. Doesn't matter.
It's a
Watch
winged
left
dildo.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Yeah,
a
and
fucking winged dildo because they're always fucking us over.
the White House has the East and the West Wing, and I think this new ballroom that Trump's doing it'd have to be the East Wing, but it's got a checkerboard floor and all that shit, and he's putting one of those arches. He's putting an arch there also. But if what I heard is correct, the way he's got the ballroom situated, it's just like a Masonic lodge where you have to enter in from the facing the east. You know, the doorway's on the west side, but
Yeah, you always want to. They call it traveling to the east. Travelers and that, they have to go to the east.
If you hear someone say to the east, my brother, best believe they're in a lodge.
I could play the entire, if you want, I could pull it up. I could pull up the entire Masonic ritual from first to third degree on hidden camera.
I already read all that.
Yeah, I saw
I haven't. No, there's a hidden camera though. I play the entire thing.
Mock rituals they do. I think they do mock rituals, but for you to get to certain degrees above, like, because you could be a 2-time 33rd degree Mason. You could go up, down, back around, up, down. You could keep circling that fucking ladder, but I think they do real blood rituals, like certain groups. When you get higher up, you know what I mean? They do real rituals, like probably with children or animals, and you know what I mean.
Something involving a goat. You gotta drink out of a skull. But pretty much, well, there's only 3 degrees in masonry technically, as I say.
3 degrees.
What's happening, Charles, man? Cage reality?
What's up, Treason?
What's up, in the group? Where the hell you been at, man?
I've been doing my thing, man.
Well, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Last time I seen you, man, you was getting into it with them dudes on my panel, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's too much race talk, bro. I just don't. I can't get down with that. You know what I mean?
That ain't got nothing to do with me, man. That don't reflect me.
I know, but yeah.
Y'all gotta stop doing.
That's what gets views for Treason, though.
Hold on, y'all gotta stop doing that, man. Y'all gotta stop saying, "Oh man, there's too much race talk." The True Zone's the one to blame. No, man,
no, it ain't that.
Learn how to fight. Learn how to fight verbally, man. Don't blame me.
But it's like a room full of 6, and they all want to center on me. And when people start saying shit like,
you
can't. I love that. I love that.
White boy, get him.
Yeah.
Cage come over there all the time, get his ass whooped. He still come back.
Yeah.
I'm not getting whooped it anyway. What are you talking about?
I just don't think.
I just find it funny. I'm like, you want to be ignorant? You can be ignorant. That's fine.
Yeah, I already know. That's how it is over there, man. That's how they are, man. A lot of them, they don't like white people. I don't know why though. You know, I feel like a lot of that is just internet rhetoric, man. A lot of people probably do business with white people in real life.
It's some fucking bullshit.
White people in their families. That's just internet rhetoric.
Yeah, where I grew up, it's over here it's a bit different than the United States. I don't get the whole United States culture shit. But yeah, over here it's like more.
Tell you one thing: a lot of those racist people won't say it to no one's face.
Man, Cage come over there and get stomped out all the time, man. You know what happens? He comes back the next day. It's all good.
I don't give a fuck. I don't take it personally. Whatever.
The last time you came over that Cage, man, them niggas stomped you out, man. But it's all great, bro. You fought back. That's how you gain respect.
This is funny Dave Chappelle clip, right? He's like, you gotta be careful with the white boy. You know, the white boy ain't running around a bunch of black guys. He's the craziest one of them all. You gotta do some crazy shit to prove himself.
Oh yeah, that is funny, but it is true too.
It is. You know what I mean? I'm like the most dangerous motherfucker But I
Listen,
ran.
bro, if you want to listen
ran
to
the
our
fucking-
music, bro, you want to dress like us, have a swag like us, bro, don't be scared to come hang around us, man. Don't be crying and shit. Oh, man, they're racist, man. They talk crazy to me. They turn around and try to dress and talk like a nigga.
Well,
You don't want to hang
see,
around a nigga. Oh, man,
the
they're
thing
racist,
is,
man. I don't want to hang with those like those black guys.
Look, I'll tell you
That's
two
not.
things
That's
you
not.
don't
That's
want
not.
to do
It's not
around
even what we're
black
talking
people.
about. What?
You don't want to hang out with your black friends and watch any slave movies being the only white person there.
see, my life experience, bro, I've been around black people a lot, and most of the people who have done things for me, give me opportunities in life, have been other races. So from my life experience, if I speak on that, people either just don't believe me or they don't want to hear it. So in order for me to engage in that conversation, I have to engage in hypotheticals about everybody else's perspective that is not mine. So I have nothing to add to that. People don't want to hear that, I don't engage in racism. They don't want to hear it. So well, I'm gonna waste my time trying to tell them.
Bro, I mean, I ain't got no choice but to respect that. You don't want to deal with that shit. But like I said, because somebody else said the same. A white girl told me on another panel, shit, Treason, I can't your show one time. So there was a lot of racist people over there. I said, but that don't reflect me, man. I said that's a lot of that's how the niggas talk over there, man. But that shit don't reflect me.
Some of the people I've engaged with online, they think anybody who's not black is white. Like they'll see an Asian guy and call him white. I'm like, what?
Man, most of the time, man, that's how
What the
niggas are.
fuck?
When niggas get around, let me tell you one thing. What niggas do when we get around each other, we throw jokes on each other, man. We good at roasting each other. So if a white guy come around, you gonna get your ass roasted. You better have some tough skin and be able to joke back. That's what niggas do,
Right?
man. I feel like that's a part of our culture. Even in real life, be going to my family reunions, being around my brothers. We sit around and throw jokes on each other. We don't mean nothing by it, but we do.
Let me tell you, I grew up around so-called black Puerto Ricans, and what Treason just said is true. They used to roast me like never before, but it made my skin thicker, and I would be up all night thinking of something to roast to have everyone laugh, like, or get revenge on who tore me to shreds the day before. But it made me a stronger person, and it teaches you to joke and be able to take things, and
But you
teaches you
already
how to
know.
roast people.
For sure. Look what Hurricane put in the chat. Facts. Yeah, bro. That's how niggas are, bro. You gonna be hanging around us, bro. You can't joke. Don't hang around no niggas, man. That's all I gotta say, bro. I had to learn the hard way as a kid. That's why I can joke now. I can joke with the best of them, man. So
One
I'm saying,
mic.
if you're going on a panel full of niggas, man, and you better get your jokes up, man. Oh man, Cage got his ass roasted a few days ago, last week. Oh man, they tore his ass up, man. That nigga started showing all that.
How? Not in my mind, bro. What the fuck?
Bro, you started showing all that cheap ass Walmart cologne, man. Them niggas was roasting your ass, man. I was sitting back laughing.
Oh, when I did the blowtorch?
Nigga was showing seasonings and cologne, man. They got the roasting your ass, bro. But it's funny though, bro. You ain't
No,
take it serious.
when I did the blowtorch, I know, but I could play along and it's entertaining. I pulled out. I don't know. I don't even use that shit. I use the blow. I
There's a
put the
place and time
blowtorch
for
on.
that, man.
I also feel where In the Groove's coming from too, because the older I've gotten, and the farther in the years, it's like racism, that whole race card shit is old and it's played out. And
no, it gets funny though. You're a white boy. I'm like, you want to call you black boy, child? Like, you're a fucking child to me. What are you talking about?
I'm everything except gay.
Welcome back.
I'm black. I'm white. I'm Asian.
I kind of feel sorry for Cage, man, because every time he came up and said, "Hey, you pink bitch, turn the goddamn camera off." I kind of felt sorry for him, man. But listen, man, yeah.
But I talked to the women on there, the black women. They said none. Yeah, I mean, the black women are fucking.
The black women cool niggas, man. They wasn't feeling you, bro. But I was gonna say, man, That shit don't reflect me, bro. I ain't with that shit. I tell niggas all the time, bro. I ain't that. Yeah, I ain't with that shit, bro. That shit corny, man. I'm not gonna. It's like that's a weak way to think. Blaming somebody else, blaming another race of people for your mishaps. That's corny, bro. Nah, man.
No, but it's funny though. Like a lot of them, like,
Cause I once
point.
done that before. I used to blame white people, but I felt like a hypocrite because I got mixed kids. I fuck on white women, so
My dad's an immigrant, bro. My dad came here when he was like 12 years old. Like, what the fuck do you mean? It
Don't
doesn't
like
matter
that
either way.
white
I don't.
stuff.
You know, it's funny though. It's like a lot of them talk shit, but they won't even put their own camera on it.
white women, man. White women love me, man. Shit, white women
All
love the
women
shit.
love me, bro. Black women, white women, I don't give a fuck what color they're all pink on the
White
inside.
women love shit out of them. I probably fuck somebody's wife. Real shit. I don't fuck a lot of white guys' wives. You better believe that.
Oh fuck. Why'd you fuck another man's? Why'd you fuck another man's wife?
Because I want to. Because I wanted to.
I had a good friend, Mason. Right, he was black or whatever. He went on vacation to Barbados. I had them saved as Sarah and Mason. Right. I get a call and his wife is trying to fuck me. A black woman is trying to fuck me on his bed while he's on vacation. I said no. Yeah, I left. I told him about it, and then I lost my friend and that link. You know, they're good customers. I mean, I would have fucked another man's girl. That's fucked up.
It's better you told him than he try to accuse you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at least you told
I let him know, and then he just looked at me and never talked to me ever again.
That's wild. Maybe he wanted you to fuck her. I don't know. If he got mad, that don't even make sense.
I'm just letting you know, like, watch her, bro. Like, you're leaving her in your fucking mom's house and that, and she's calling you out for fuck.
Wow, he probably thought you were lying.
I'm not lying, bro. You know, she's like, oh, I have like Molly or something. Can you help me scale it out? You know, I don't know how much to take. I'm like, okay, I gotta put it into 0.1s, you know, parachute it.
Hey, Hurricane JW, hit the link, nigga.
She's like, do it with me. She's like, chill, do it with me. Like, we're in his bedroom.
She wanted to do Molly with you.
Oh yeah, and we're sitting on the guy's bed when he's like, "Where's Mason?" He's like, "Oh, he's in Barbados. He's on vacation visiting family." Like, oh, you want to chill and do this with me?
No.
Yeah, I'm like, no, and I'm busy. I gotta go deal with shit. And when he got back, I let him know the next time. I'm like, yeah, you gotta watch this broad, bro. She's crazy. Let him know. And it was a black woman too. Most people, she was attractive too. You know, most people would have dealt with her. You know, I don't do that.
None of them black women on my panel was feeling you, Cage, bro. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You
I'm talking about real life, man. I'm talking about real life.
Huh?
I'm not talking about the internet, man. I'm talking about real life.
Oh, he's talking about a situation he was in.
I was gonna say, I thought he said that when he came to my panel, all them black women was trying to hit on him. Boy, you a delusional motherfucker.
No. I'm talking about a real life experience, man. I'm not talking about
okay, bro. My bad.
Bullshit. Yeah. Anyways, I lost a friend and I lost like two good customers from that because I was being honest with them. I know the guy says high school and shit. So I don't know. Some bullshit.
Hey, Charles, I was going to ask you, Charles, what is you be finding these thumbnails at, man? You have some crazy thumbnails.
I don't know. I Google stuff.
Hurricane's like because she wanted me, a bunch of little fucking laughing ones. I never said that. The bitch wanted to do Molly. She's like, offer me fucking Molly.
You called a black woman a bitch? Oh, you're racist, bro. You're fucking racist. I knew it.
I'm so racist, man. Holy fuck. I hate people that are different skin color.
Hurricane, what's so sad, nigga?
Fuck, buddy.
What's good, True? What's up, everybody? What's good, Charles? What up, though, panel? What is good? What's good, everybody?
What up, though, Kane? How you doing? Welcome back.
Chilling.
Hurricane, you put in the chat facts. You already know hang around, but have your joke game. But not come around on nigga, you gonna get your ass cooked. I learned that. I
Hell
learned that
yeah.
being around my brothers, man. Like even niggas.
So how do you get cooked on the internet?
I learned the hard way, bro. Just coming up.
But look. Are you
Bro, I
stupid
went
or
to
something? How do you get cooked on?
I went to an all black high school. I'm not trying to say that we in high school, but I went to an all black high school. That's all them niggas did was joke, bro. That's all I did was joke on niggas, bro. That's all we did.
I went to fucking Downsview. You know what I mean? The first time when I walked in there, I had a guy asking me if I wanted to buy crack when I first went into that school. What crack? I'm like, I looked at the guy, like, I almost slapped his fucking head off his shoulders. I'm like, are you stupid? I went to.
But roasting is a skill.
Like,
you need a skill, though. You got to have a roasting skill. You got to be able to have a tough skin and roast, because like we had a white boy in the hood. It was like our token white boy, but like, man, once we taught him how to roast, that motherfucker became a monster. I still got to get a get back that he said from back in the day. This nigga told me, this nigga was like, your hair grow every 23rd spring, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get your ass.
The fuck does that even mean? Okay.
Exactly. What it meant was like, you know, shit, maybe it was all project kids, all nappy hair growing all over the place. You know how it was. So like, you know, so everybody's roasting hair, shoes, clothes, you know what I'm saying? There's anything that was stupid. But nigga, like that motherfucker was just nigga became a monster.
Yo, I remember the first time
I ran with them, they made up a gang. It's called Shots Up Mafia. You know, go look it up.
I remember the first time I seen a hot comb.
Yeah.
Yup. My friend's mom put that bitch on the stove.
Woo!
And
I'm scared of them bitches.
My friend, he had combed his hair out with that fucking thing, man. And when it touched his hair, it started smoking, singeing. I was like, damn.
I remember my friend Banks' shit. They used to make fufu. He's like Nigerian. They're from Nigeria or some shit. I don't know, some African place. I don't know. I went over there. His mom caught us smoking weed on
with their hands and their toes.
They're like, white devil, fire, fire. I was like blamed for the weed. Well, actually, I was the weed guy, so she was right. But the white devil, fire, fire. We just left.
Damn. The devil. They used the white devil card.
Mm-hmm. White devil, fire, fire. But I want to Banks. I have a video of him. He got shot in his fucking gut.
Hey, Charles, that's what I came over to ask you, bro. I came over to ask you something about being monetized. How long does it take to get because I applied for the so I am monetized now. Monetized my channel last night. So how long do it take for these super chats?
Oh, it's Google AdSense. You have to apply for Google AdSense either as a person or a business.
Bro, I ain't asking you, bro. Why are you asking the question for Charles?
He's
Hold on, man. Why you be doing that?
I know. He's not.
Are you monetized? Okay, how long does it take to get the super chats then? Because I applied for it.
Huh? You gotta send in your information, your ID, and all that, and then they're gonna mail you some.
No, I applied for the YP. I applied for the YPP program. I'm not fully monetized. I used to apply for like to get super chats and shit like that.
It is. It's a Google AdSense account. Yeah, I'm not monetized yet, but I've looked into it. I don't know why. Because I hope.
Well, I'm there. I'm basically there because I had like 4,000 hours in watch time, and it said I was what's it called?
Eligible.
What's that fucking mean? It said I was
You're eligible for a YouTube partner program.
Yeah. I was eligible for the partnership program, so I applied for it.
Yeah, so you gotta give them your ID, and they're gonna mail you some.
Partnership program.
Yeah, that's what I got. I ain't got the subscribers, but I got the watch time hours.
Well, you only need 500 subscribers, and then just the watch time hours, and you're eligible. I can monetize my shit. I can monetize my shit right now.
Every time I gain, I lose. Fuck YouTube, man. YouTube is holding me. Because I'm at like 2,200 something watch hours. I'm supposed to been at 3 or 4. Them motherfuckers just taking my shit like in real fucking time.
Bro, if you want to,
they be doing the same, bro. They be taking likes, they be taking views.
You want a link? You want a link? I can send you a link. You just pay them a few dollars, right?
I had my live stream from the other day. At first it said 800 views, wake up the next morning, the motherfucker said 500 views. I said, what the fuck is this shit? So they took 300 views. They said
Right.
No,
they say
no, no,
800.
it's
They say
more.
800 views in my YouTube studio. Then I went to the YouTube platform.
That should always happen to me, man. That's why
Kane,
I say
Kane.
fuck that.
You know you can literally just buy the fucking watch hours, bro, and monetize your shit. It costs
Buy the
fuck
watch.
all.
I'm not doing all that, bro. I'm gonna get it the organic way, man.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying.
man.
But
Me
you
too. I gotta
know,
get it the organic
everyone
way, dog.
everyone fucks with the numbers, bro. It doesn't matter. What the here? I'm gonna bring in
Right?
like 200 people on this fucking live right now. Look enough of your shit, man.
I don't do this sound, bro. You gonna bro?
Bro, what the fuck? You think it's all inflated, right? All the big creators do that.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, I got a small channel, bro.
Okay,
I'm gonna
well
do it the
look,
organic way, and they're gonna want my live stream. My live stream from 4 days ago got 1,000 views, bro. That's really what I got.
Yeah.
1,000 views on the live stream, bro. That's
no,
good.
that's
That's good
good.
for small
That's good.
channel like that.
No,
Too
that's
bad
great,
you
man.
can't make it get 200 fucking subs.
You can, bro. You want a
No,
million fucking subscribers on here and like get like 8,000 people in the chat. You can do that.
no, I'm good on that.
Going.
Bro. I ain't trying.
You can
I'm
have
good
it.
on that. I
Just
ain't
a
trying to fake
pop.
it till I meet.
No, but I look at it like this, right? Like it's called guerrilla marketing. So it's like, okay, for example, you go to a food court, right? You see how people line up in the food court? You see a big line in the food court, you'll probably stand there and wait. Look, it's like validation, right? There's more people in there, like, oh, there must be something good going on here. The fear of missing out and all that FOMO. And yeah, no one's gonna go. But then you see the next guy with his food court. There's nobody there. It's like, oh, I guess the food isn't not that great. You know what I mean? Like, oh, people see like a big amount of views and numbers, and that they probably want to go tune in more.
They was driving a truck.
Yeah.
Right.
Is someone
What
driving
happened?
a truck?
Oh, that's me. Let me mute up. I'm going to a job site. Let me mute up.
See, I knew it was a truck. That's just like.
It's not in a truck.
Get that money.
It's in a car.
I'm always watching windows, man. I'm always on call, bro. Let me get my bad.
Jay Heighton says, "Does Truth Zone know where the N-word truly came from?" I think I do. I think they got it from the word "naga." That's my opinion.
Jay Height,
Well, in Spanish,
Jay Height, they came from your racist ancestors. That's it came from your racist ancestors. They had
get
on
the
a
fuck.
clan rule. No, I'm playing with it.
But in Spanish, like Negro just means black, right? Like literally, the word for black is Negro. It's not racist. It's just how it's like Blanco, Negro, white, black. I don't know why people are hyper-fixated on that shit.
Because of the country. It's because of the colonizers.
Yeah, the colonizers. Hey, Jay Height, your ancestors made it a derogatory term towards my ancestors for calling us niggers. So we took it and said we put the A on it and said my nigga. We made it cool. Your ancestors made it corny and made it a detriment. We made it cool. We turned it into a positive. You see what I'm saying?
Well, like, over here it's like a term of endearment. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, whatever. No, like over here it's just like it just means like this guy's crazy. But yeah, over here it just means like a friend or something. I don't know.
Yo, Truth Zone, man. Your bad guy laugh is hilarious, nigga. The bad guy laugh is fucking hilarious.
Like that laugh from Big Pun, man, in that song.
Which one? Which song?
He's sick of his fucking.
They're all gonna make fun of you or something.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, I think.
If I gotta listen to it again, I gotta listen to it again.
Just like that in the album.
Oh man, you guys are.
That was a house party movie. They're all gonna laugh at you.
You're gonna shoot your eye out.
That's a Christmas story.
Yeah.
For some reason over here on Christmas, they always play Goodfellas. Every Christmas, I don't know. I go on TV.
Christ the mask. What a load of bullshit.
Die Hard is a
Oh.
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is a Christmas movie over here for some reason. I don't know why.
Goodfellas the shit though. I watch that
Yeah.
all day and a whole bunch of other mafia movies. I watched that and the Boss of Bosses and Gotti and motherfucking Kings of New York and
Oh,
shit.
King of New York,
Oh.
Steve Buscemi. Remember the white guy? He's like, he's like doing all the everyone over there.
That's a good ass
Frank
fucking
White.
actor, man. That motherfucker be playing some good fucking roles.
Real shit.
Shot that nigga Sopranos though, like, they killed my nigga. But he was fucking up. No, they had to get rid of that nigga. He was fucking up in Sopranos. He was fucking up. Look at that nigga away with the shotgun. His own cousin. Like, damn. On the porch. Ooh, damn.
What was
you ever see Don't Be a Menace?
Everybody see Don't Be a Menace. It's a classic.
The comedy is like, remember the racist black cops like, I hate black pepper.
Yo, Bernie Mac, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yo, Bernie Mac.
You guys are hilarious. Rest in peace.
But Steve Buscemi played in a movie. I think it was called I don't know if it's called the Island or the Colony or something. Where like he was talking to this couple that was being chased by the government and they were trying to motherfucking get them for organs. And Steve Buscemi told them motherfuckers that they was fucking clones and they clone people just to get organs to feed the rich and wealthy. I was like, what the fuck is I watching?
Adrenochrome.
But I forgot the name of that movie.
They ain't getting my organs. I'd have been like, I shoot tar every day, or some shit. My organs
you heard?
Damn. What happened?
Somebody dropped out.
The Adjustment Bureau. It was the Adjustment Bureau.
Oh, that was Treason. He dropped out like a college student.
Nah, that wasn't me, bro. I think that was no, I think it was Cage.
Oh shit. Treason's still here. Yeah, it was Cage. I thought it was Signal died. I think the N-word came from the word Naga though, maybe. I don't know. I don't even think that word's offensive. With the A on it. Not at all. But
well, depends on who you ask, right?
Yeah.
It's very hit or miss.
All racist white people say the same thing. How come we can't say it, but you can say it, motherfucker? Because you say it, motherfucker. You say it in a derogatory.
Man, you're undereducated.
Yeah, man. Every time I done heard that growing up, how come y'all get to say it, but we can't say it, bitch?
Yeah, but you know, Irish people are called the same name, the same.
Bitch, because ancestors used it in a derogatory term. Y'all, they use it to try to down us and diss us. We took it and made it cool. It's in music. Everybody wants to say it now. But back then, motherfuckers say, nigger, we're gonna hang you tonight, nigger.
Come on, man. Like this guy, you're the fucking delusional, Treason. I don't know. Maybe it's
bro,
American.
Bro, I live in the United States. I'm from fucking Mississippi, bro. What the nigga? You live in Canada, bro. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. This is a black problem. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about what's going on over here, bitch. You live in Canada.
It's different. It's different
down
south.
I know it's different over there.
Bitch, you come from Canada. You don't know nothing about no goddamn Mississippi or Alabama. Go down to the dirty South, bitch. You tell me what you think.
All right, well,
it's
I guess we have a higher IQ over here. I don't know what the fuck is.
Man, shut your dumb ass up, you stupid fuck. That little ass apartment you live in a shoebox. That small ass apartment. Stop wearing that cheap ass cologne, nigga. Nigga putting on air freshener for cologne.
Wear that shit.
Shut your dirty ass up.
You know what's funny? You wouldn't be able to even afford.
Fucking wino, shut up.
There's not enough windows here to clean to afford over here, buddy.
Bitch.
They sure the fuck sell a lot over there in their trunk, though.
You stinking ass nigga, want that stinking ass cologne. I bet you stink. You reek. Motherfucker smell like shark shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
Bitch, take a bath in cologne. Don't even put the used soap and water. Just take a bath in cologne. You a dirtbag.
Tell your bitch I need my sweater back.
Inside out.
Bitch, if I put a lighter on if I put a lighter on your skin, you will catch on fire from wearing that cheap ass cologne. Motherfucker putting on lighter fluid.
Cologne. What are you
that motherfucker putting on lighter fluid for cologne. Shut your stinking ass up.
That's the funniest shit I've heard in a long time, yo. He said you'll catch on fire, yo. That's so true. That shit cologne, yo. It's flammable.
That shit flammable in
Yo,
a
that's
motherfucker.
a good joke.
Yeah,
That's a good
man.
fucking joke.
You put a lighter in
That
that nigga's
that
skin, you
cool
gonna catch
water
on fire.
shit, nigga. That cool water. Hell no.
Well,
That
the more,
nigga,
at least you got,
I used to wear that shit in
at least you got
church.
the flame. At least you got the
That
Wear
flame
nigga
that shit
wearing
in
that nigga
church
wearing
back in the
that
day.
nigga wearing that Axe cologne, that fucking Axe cologne. That shit, man,
I
shit
don't wear
flammable
that.
than a motherfucker. If it's
You
hot
got
outside,
you got a
Damn.
bitch, if
flame
it's 100,
retardant.
if
At
it's
least you got the
100
flame
Damn,
degrees
retardant.
outside, you
Old
gonna catch a
Spice,
blaze.
yo, that's what my grandpa would wear. Old Spice. That shit's flammable as fuck, man. That
Man,
shit.
Man,
hey,
the
You want to go to
Cage,
light
original
a
Old
cigarette,
Spice.
yo, you'll catch an inferno.
hey, Cage, you see,
The
hey,
original.
Cage, do you see your avatar on your picture right there? That's what you gonna look like if somebody put a lighter in your skin to light it to your skin.
That's a
You
real
gonna look
Phoenix
like
with
the
the fucking.
avatar picture.
Yeah, that's a real picture I took from the
That's
Phoenix
gonna be
flame
you.
fucking
If I
bonfire.
put a lighter to your skin right now, motherfucker, that's gonna be you.
I'll put you on a fucking spigot roaster on
If
that,
it's
bro.
too hot outside, you gonna bust
When
into
when
a
did you
flame.
think of that joke, yo? That's fucking hilarious. And you must have worn cheap cologne or
Yeah,
trying
he
to light
knows.
the
He
cheap
knows from
cologne.
experience, right?
That's off top of the
Yeah.
dome, man. It's all off top of the dome.
But yeah, Dominic is saying racism is like most isms is an excuse to behave unfairly to each other. Okay.
Man.
Shut the fuck
Said
up,
two
Trees.
zones, so
Bro, I'm gonna put you to work,
history.
bro. I'm gonna put you to work.
And just like a colonizer want to tell me what my history is, man. Get your ass on. So, I know
I'm
what
gonna call.
your
I'm gonna colonize you. We're gonna start with our
my
children.
answer. My ancestors were black. My grandfather was black. That's cap. Shut your flogging ass up. You ain't got a lot of kicking.
I never ever said that. I'm only
I'm talking
black
about
from the
Jay
waist
Hyde.
down. You can ask your broad, you idiot. What are you talking about?
No, y'all boys be easy, man. I had to come troll for a minute. Y'all be easy, man. All right, y'all. Let me up, bro. Hey,
Yo,
man,
salute too. What up? Salute. Get
stop
that
wearing that
money.
cheap ass cologne, Cage. Put on some sake. Where's some motherfucking sake? You
I
put on
got
no
to
goddamn
marry.
cheap
What
ass
you want the Gucci or the Mary or the Burberry? Are you stupid? Are
motherfucker.
you dumb?
Where's some Gucci cologne? Motherfucker, some sake, some Versace cologne. Put on that cheap ass shit.
I got that too.
Yeah, you got that Crown Royal.
I don't even fucking use it though. Yours
I
is
go
there.
full. I go full Puerto Rican with the Dracar Noir. You know what I mean?
Yo, Old Spice. I was thinking some
Sam,
of the
I'm gonna
most
take my pocket
cheesiest
lint. I'm gonna
cologne.
take my pocket lint out and buy your whole lineage. Fucking out of here.
That nigga, he wear that, bro. You not buying nothing, bro. I seen your apartment. You live in a motherfucking Pizza Hut box, bitch.
What
And
are
you
you
ain't
talking?
got
It's a
Didn't say you
two-bedroom
live in an
apartment
outhouse.
with a bunch of plants. You fucking goof. What are you
man.
talking about?
That nigga live inside of a soup can. I seen your apartment. That dusty ass.
You want to see it?
Bitch, you
Are you
got an
stupid?
efficiency apartment, motherfucker. You ain't even got no rooms. The stove all in one. The stove and the refrigerator all in one room.
Call it a studio.
What are you talking about? It's a two-bedroom
You got a
fucking.
studio
It's a
apartment,
two-bedroom
motherfucker.
high-rise. What are you talking
You ain't got. Ain't no
about?
goddamn. We're moving on up to the east side.
That shit got a stove. As a matter of
What?
yo, on the
Nigga,
back of the toilet, it's got the stove.
I ain't use
nigga,
a microwave. I
the
use an
microwave
oven.
on the
Everything's
couch.
built into one.
The microwave on the couch.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We finally got a piece of the pie. As you, Cage, shut your
Fuck's
ass
sake.
up.
You shut
Wearing
your
cheap
fucking
ass
ass. I'll
cologne.
slap the shit out of you, you fucking retard. What are you talking about?
Living inside. You ain't even got we got a half a bedroom, motherfucker. You ain't even got a one bedroom. You got a half of a bedroom, motherfucker.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tell me more. Like at least make some.
Got
Like,
Hey,
futon.
them studio apartments come with refrigerators or they just come with coolers? Motherfucker got a cooler in it for a refrigerator. That's it. Just put all the meat inside of a cooler.
oh, okay, yeah.
Nah, it's like prison. They put it in their toilet.
Look at my small shoebox
Oh my
apartment.
god.
Oh my god. Look at
In
it.
prison, yo, I couldn't believe when I
Oh
learned
yeah, yeah.
that. You get a
Oh yeah.
plastic bag and you put your
Oh
shit in a
look.
plastic bag,
You gotta,
seal it
Look
up,
how
and let it
gotta,
small
flow
it
to
is. Look
toilet
how
bitch,
water.
small
That's
it is.
crazy
to
work.
stay
Look,
warm,
it's
motherfucker. You
about
gotta
two
blow your hot
bedrooms.
ass
Look.
breath. You gotta blow your hot ass
Yeah,
breath to your hands to keep warm, motherfucker. Ain't no heat in that.
yeah. Buddy, you know how much I pay to live over here? It's retarded. You don't even want to know.
Man, bitch, you on welfare though. You on Canadian welfare over there, man. You don't pay no rent.
Oh, fucking welfare. Buddy, you know what?
You on a Canadian welfare. You got Canadian food stamps and WIC and government cheese, bitch.
You don't get none of
You
that,
get
bro.
government. You get government Canadian bacon.
Yeah, where's my?
You get
I need my
you get government
reparations.
bacon.
I need maple syrup and Canadian bacon for my reparations, bro.
Talking about you live in a high class, high rise, but bitch, you live in a ghetto shack.
Nah, bro. I used to growing up. Chalk farm. Look it up. They throw rocket launchers off the balcony. Turn this shit on. He's gonna talk his shit. Welcome back.
Hey, you ever play that song yet, Charles? Or did I miss it?
I'm about to upload it right now. I already downloaded it.
Bet it up. Yeah, because I just dropped it. I'm working on another one. And Jordan sent me a beat. I'm about to get ready to do something to that. Jordan is dabbling in the motherfucking producing. I think this nigga got an ear. You about to hear some shit off of Jordan's production. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on something. This shit about to be crazy.
Cooking it up, huh?
Yup.
Real shit. I got court at 2 o'clock. Fuck sakes.
Court. Let me guess. Traffic tickets.
No. Well, I got into an accident back in September, and I just refused to sign any of their shit. So now they're trying to charge me with refusal to comply with a peace officer, whatever the fuck that means.
Shit.
I got my lawyer to go, and the lawyer's there. It's on Zoom. I don't even have to show up. I just go on Zoom.
Well, you good. You good. You know. Should I say like it's a half of me getting ready to leave and gotta go on
I don't gotta
traffic?
go anywhere.
Cool. You good.
No, my lawyer sent some student lawyer, whatever lady, Honora. Her name's Honora. It's kind of weird. And yeah, all they're gonna do is they're gonna remand it because I need my discovery. It's called disclosure over here. I guess it's called discovery in the U.S. So yeah, I don't even gotta go on camera, nothing. I just gotta say, oh yeah, that's my name. Fuck off. Give me a new date. Hurry up with my goddamn discovery or disclosure. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, that's about it.
Right.
Yeah, but they're trying to make me sign all this shit. I was getting chased. I got into an accident.
Wait a minute, he's getting chased by the police?
I was getting chased by people.
What the fuck is a gang stalking going on? What the fuck?
Oh no, they're chasing me. They're going through red lights and going crazy and shit. But yeah, they're like, I ended up getting into an accident. Or they saved me probably, but and then like the police are trying to make me like sign some shit. I'm like, I'm not signing anything. And they're like, okay, well, refusal to comply with a peace officer's orders, demand, or whatever the fuck. I'm like, okay, charge me. Go fuck yourself. I'm not signing fucking shit.
Right, but like, what about the people that was chasing you? You know what I'm saying? You
know, they left. They left. I never told them. I told them about that.
Oh, damn. Damn. Oh. Yeah, damn, you're a real one. Like, man, fuck that, man. They ain't about to believe me. They ain't gonna believe this shit.
It doesn't matter.
This motherfucker's chasing me.
It's none of their business. I actually have it on a live. Like I was on live and have it recorded. Like not audio, just audio, not video.
Oh damn.
They're chasing me like crazy. I'm like, these guys are gonna try killing me or something. You know what I mean?
That's gang stalking. I call that a form of gang stalking. You know, just to make you, you know, like go out of character, make you do something reckless, or probably, you know, get into an accident.
Booted me out.
Yeah, some bullshit. But yeah, they're charging me for a refusal to comply with a peace officer's demand or some shit. I don't fucking know what it is. It's soft. My lawyer, they'll beat that shit up. They'll throw that away after.
Yeah.
I gotta download Zoom on this fucking stupid phone and fucking go on.
Holy shit, you even downloaded it?
Not yet. It's at 2. I have plenty of time.
Man, you better download that. Only thing you gotta worry about is having a good connection and you good. So yeah, you gotta download it.
You get another charge, failure to comply with downloading Zoom, right?
Yeah, exactly. They'll put a bench warrant out for me if I don't show up on Zoom.
A virtual bench warrant.
Man, that shit wild.
They can fuck off. I don't give a shit. Man. On Halloween, I had to show up downtown on Halloween. So I wore the Masonic apron my mom found and gave to me on Halloween. Like, what is that? I'm like, it's Halloween. I'm like, you guys wear costumes all year round.
I'd have been like, if you would have said, what's that? I'd be like, you know what this is, bitch.
That'll be Cage of the Road Part 4. We're gonna add that one in. That shit's funny.
I would have been like, you know who's the true G over here.
Just tell them under penalty of death, I cannot release our secrets or whatever.
Yeah,
Or you
exactly.
tell them
Who gets ripped
your
off, you get
corporation
that
holds no weight over here. You
I'm
guys
like,
are
go ask
foreign
their
entity.
chief or something, man. That's your shit.
You're supposed to tell them you're a foreign entity. You hold no weight over here. Get on your boat and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're trying to make me.
Right.
They're trying to make me sign all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is all this, bro? I'm in shock. I'm in an accident. What are you trying to make me sign for? I'm like, nah, I'm not.
You got to tell those crackers to get on their boat and go back to Europe.
But I never even got charged then. They mailed me some shit saying you have to appear to court now for refusal to comply with this shit. I'm like, what? Because when it happened, and like I was on live and I came back like an hour later, and I was like, the cops actually dropped me off at home. What the fuck? Now they're trying to charge me or some shit. I'm like, all right, whatever.
All those politicians, well, not all of them, but you know, most of them are. The whole corporation's a foreign entity.
It was annoying because I had these fucking people come in. They knocked on my door today because they do this annual fire inspection. So they had to go check the fire alarm and like this intercom speaker shit. No, I'm just fucking court nonsense and fuck, man. I wanted to fucking rest, but there's no rest over here.
All right, uploading now, Hurricane. I was looking for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I forgot to download it. I had the link and everything, and I'm like looking for it. I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I only got the link.
Should I stream the court? I can stream the court after.
But when you go to court, you're supposed to be able to record your own case.
Yeah, I can stream it on here if you want. That'd be kind of funny.
They even say that is a terroristic threat for you to record for their safety.
It's on fucking
You
live.
can't record in a courtroom. I'm serious. It's for
Yeah,
their safety.
It's a digital
That is
courtroom.
bullshit.
It's a digital courtroom. Like, the fuck?
You're supposed to be able to record.
Maybe
Every
I will.
person is supposed to be able to record their case for evidence.
Yeah, I want to hear these
but
fucking retards.
these stupid laws these people put in place, like ever since 9/11. Oh, you know, we don't know what you're gonna do with that. You know, it's for our safety. Like, man, I'm tired of these treasonous fucking motherfuckers.
I get hit with another. What charge?
Get out of here.
What charge do I get if I fucking screen record this shit? The fuck?
I don't know.
I don't give a fucking.
But they're gonna tell you to turn it off right away, and they're gonna say it's for. When you say why, they're gonna be like it's for our safety.
They're not gonna even know. The fuck?
Oh, I thought you were gonna hold it up.
Buddy,
so
it's on Zoom. It's not. I'm not even going to a physical place. Yeah.
That's weird.
I just stream.
You're lucky. Well, at least you know you ain't going to prison.
Well, I'm not going to jail for this fucking soft ass shit.
All right, I'm about to play Hurricane's song real quick. This is new song. It's called Revolutionary. Revolutionary Story Part 3.
Sounds like some Immortal Technique. Here they are. What the fuck is going on this morning? Afternoon. Oh, they're flying. You playing a track? I can't hear it if you are.
Made it to the rendezvous. We was all strapped up, blacked up in the 6-man crew.
Oh,
who can hear it?
I can't hear anything on my end.
I was hearing it, but now I don't.
I paused it. How about you, Hurricane?
For some reason, I can't hear anything. Fuck.
That's weird. That happens to other people too. How about in the chat? Could you guys hear it? I don't know. Try to go out and come back in.
To do what we do. Headshot to a fed. Now he's leaking on his new fresh suit. When in the building, had to shoot at the front desk. The guards was upset. Then he got shot in the damn neck. Bass check, we gon' need that shit for the room. Gotta hack these computers, get this money and move. Before we move, plant the C4 quick. Then we get to the whip, dropped off, then explode that bitch. At the HQ, watching the news, sipping brew with the crew, smoking weed. Gotta plan the next move. Where we gonna go? What we gonna do? Hit another black site, CIA wouldn't know what to do. So we creep in this bitch like Splinter Cell and kill them well. All you fucking feds get sent to hell like Ripperville. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Shooter.
Going in on that one.
Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Made it out the mission, I must stay. The sun rays shine on my gun in the midst of the gunplay. Sunday was a fun day, the fun way to decapitate a fed, bleed his brains on the lunch tray. Gun sprayed, the shot a fed on a brunch date. Then I call the banker slipping on lunch break. Fuck's sake, you niggas off of the cupcake. Kidnap politicians, I need some fucking trunk space. Drop the car to the pier, they getting dropped off. See the witnesses, their heads is getting knocked off, popped off. Please don't give the semantics. I'm just trying to breach the building, get the schematics. Then pull up with the crew with automatics. Light fires up, the people running in panic. Creeping through that bitch like Splinter Cell and killing well. All you fucking feds get sent to hell like Ripperville. Yeah. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Hey, you know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? On the road in a high-speed chase, switching lanes and I still managed to shoot the fucking cop in the face. Hit the sunroof, baby, grab that RPG. Shoot the fucking helicopter before it shoots at me. Shot that bitch, then it fell in the sea. Then the fed got close, I got the shooter with the SMG. Black truck, yeah, 4-6 times. Land on the cop car, yeah, the exposure was fine. Back to the hood, got away from the law. Have to switch out the car, chop shop, have to strip it for parts. On the road in the new whip, about to ride out to a new lick. We about to lead the feds fucking clueless. Rebel and the nuisance, revolutionary is the movement. The feds wanna see what I'm doing. Creeping on their ass like Splinter Cell and killing well. Fuck the government, send them to hell like Ripperville. Hey, you know what it is.
Playing too much Grand Theft Auto.
Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Shooter. Part 3. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Shooter. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Shooter.
Take care, Dominic. Like it was good though, but you know, like the guy's playing a Grand Theft Auto like a video game. Like, come on, talk about some real life shit you really do. You know, you're not blowing a fucking helicopter with an RPG like you're in fucking Grand Theft Auto.
It's a fucking story. Did you know the title of the song? Revolutionary Story.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just okay. Well, I get it. Yeah, it's
God
good. Though.
damn.
It's good. Well done. But yeah, I don't know. Come on. It's like, it sounds like you're playing that video game. Man.
And that's the cool thing about it, because if it gets sold to be on a video game soundtrack, that would be the shit.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. So,
and it's a fucking movie. That shit could be a soundtrack to a fucking movie too. It's like shit, man. Man, they gotta paint a picture of a fucking movie.
You could make your own movie to it. That'd be even doper.
Yup. And plus, I got people that went to school for film. Shit is a rap. I know people that's in film too.
That's
shit can go down overnight.
That's you going in?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh fuck.
HURYKANE, the style master.
You're fucking proper with it.
Oh, hold up. I was pulling some of my new verses up. I'm working on a song called Religious Hypocrisy.
Yeah, that's a dog ass name. That's a cold ass motherfucking name.
Nah, yeah, you got some skills though, Hurricane, bro. Yeah. That shit. Yeah, sell it to Rockstar Games or something. Fuck it. I think Rockstar is the one that made GTA and all these other video games and shit. Put that on the. You're driving the car on the video game and listen to it.
Y'all couldn't hear me, right?
Now we can. Yeah, we couldn't before.
Damn, this shit won't let me double screen. Okay,
Hurricane.
now it is. All right.
What up, dude? Somebody just called us in the groove. Yeah, what up, dude?
I wanted to ask you, do you draw anime or do you draw things? You're an artist in that sense?
Yep. I fucks with anime. I draw it. Yep. I've been doing the anime drawing since I could probably say high school. If I was trying to blend it with my own original art. So I was like, let me blend both. So yep. So like I mix my own creative rough expression art with the new anime art, and that shit cold. I think I got some pictures.
And you trying to make a game or something with that, huh? You trying to make a game like that?
We were working on that shit in high school, and then life was life, and then I had to get the fuck on. Shit. It was like shit, but we was working on it too. We was working on it, but life was lifing. But I'm still doing my art, still drawing, still doing music, and still writing too, because I'm working on like 2 books right now. On some novel shit, on some sci-fi fantasy novel type shit. So yeah, I'm throwing everything at the wall and see what stick. Last resort, voice acting or being a fucking ghostwriter. That's the last motherfucking resort. And then I'm gonna start shooting motherfucking bankers in the fucking face. Allegedly. Like real shit. Like because like I understand there's a whole bunch of gatekeeping going around, and plus it ain't what you know, it's who you know, and plus it ain't all about skill. I could be the baddest motherfucker in the room, but still don't get fucking chosen. So it's like shit. It is what it is. I gotta kick open the motherfucking door. So with the music, I'm kicking the dough in with revolutionary, conscious, gangster fucking content. Just like redirecting the energy of what the fuck they putting out there. I'm just redirecting it back at them. Like if they want us to be destructive and kill each other, I'm just gonna be like, okay, let's use that destructive killing each other energy to kill them. Because real shit, I could take government, cops, feds, all out my lyrics and replace it with a rapper and destroy every fucking body. So it's like they better be happy I'm not coming after they ass. I'm going after the government. But like, man, this is easy. I could have came in the game like 50 Cent did and just started beefing with every motherfucking rapper. But nah.
Well, that's what people do. Even on these live streams, right? You go beef with people. That's what people want to watch because it's like mindless entertainment. It's the same thing in that.
Yeah. Right. So I'm like, let me go after the real enemy and do some lyrical Tai Chi on their ass.
Yeah, well,
lyrical Tai Chi.
Yup.
Hapkido.
Right. Lyrical Aikido, all that.
No, Hapkido. Hapkido is different. That's what I'm
This song called Slums I'm working on too. I don't know. I'm writing verses, trying to build 8 songs.
They got a big. It's called the Wassas over here. They got a track called Slums, and that has like 10 million views.
Trying to think what verse I want to spit real quick. A little sneak preview.
Robin Banks, he got shot like 18 times, and he's in a wheelchair now. It's someone live.
Damn.
Robin Banks put the city on. Yeah, you should go search up Slums. Robin Banks. I'm from.
Damn.
It's a good one. Yeah, man got shot like more than fucking 50 Cent, but
that's a gangster ass name. I don't know if that's what you said, but Robin Banks.
Yeah, Robin Banks. It's like Robin Hood, right? Robin Banks.
Robin Banks. That's a dog ass name. It is though. It could be a rap name, a fucking rock name.
He's from North Gene, from Driftwood. It's fucked up area. Like over here, like people think Canada's a joke and shit, but there's certain if on the Gene gets crazy. It's like worse in a lot of places in the United States. Fucking little kid. You know what they're doing now? They're just like pulling up to different areas and just shoot random people on the road just because you're in that area.
Yeah. Jesus. That shit remind me of Chicago back in I think back in the 80s and 90s. Motherfuckers couldn't go to like a big ass field because niggas was sniping niggas from the project buildings and shit. Like god dang.
That's fun.
Shit was wild. Shit was wild. And
that's why I was getting
projects,
chased.
like we were shooting across each other. We were shooting it from motherfucking skyrise to skyrise, just busting at each other. Like, what the fuck?
You know what the police are saying now? The police over here, they're saying, because it's the GTA, literally, it's called Greater Toronto Area GTA. They're saying that even the feds, the police are saying, leave your key fob at the front door. You know what I mean? Because people just kick your door in and go steal your car and shit.
Damn.
So they're telling them just leave it at the front door.
Damn.
Car. I'm like, you want milk and cookies too, or you want a home cooked meal? Leave them too. What the fuck? I see this one video. It's hilarious. Like it's a comparison between over here and the police chief or whatever. The police saying like, yeah, just leave your fob at the door. Like let them rob you. And then it's a comparison to Florida. And then in Florida, they're like, you know, we prefer that you shoot them. We'd actually prefer that you shot them. It's fucking pussies, man. Some kid over here.
The world is a ghetto. The world is a ghetto.
Some kid over here, he had a legal firearm. He can get a PAO license at our PAL, and personal acquisition license. And people broke in with zip ties, like 4 guys, tried tying up his mom and all this shit in his home. And he shot one dead in the bathroom and, you know, hit the next one. They all ran off. One died. And they charged him for murder.
What?
And then, yeah, they charged him for murder. Like, what do you want to do? Just let my mom get zip tied with fucking retards breaking in my house. But anyways, he fought it in court. He had probably spent like a bunch of money on it. And he ended up, they dismissed the charges after. But I'm like, if somebody goes in their house, you know what I mean? You should be allowed to just fucking shoot, do whatever you can.
Right. Right. Put the whole clip in their ass.
Oh, man. Yeah. Rinse the magazine. I'm rinsing the entire fire. I'm going to stop it until that shit runs out, you know?
For real.
Yeah. So there is self-defense technically, but then you're going to have to go get charged and go through all this whole shit. Fucking retarded.
Yeah. It should have been an open and shut case. Oh, you broke in, zip tied your mom, you killed them, they ran off. Okay, cool. Let me just get your name. Sign you off.
No, we need some people are fighting for castle laws and over here.
Bad. Goddamn Justin Trudeau. Is that nigga still in power or that nigga gone?
No, we got the Carney and the Carnival. And I got Carney now. He used to be like the finance minister.
Oh, he was a finance guy? Oh, this nigga all about the money then. Shit.
WEF, I think, huh? He cut out. I think he was from the WEF.
Damn. Damn. That's bad. That's all bad. That's worse than Trudeau.
Yeah, I think Cage Mike dropped out or something.
Yeah.
Cage went to the cage.
Oh, I'll tell you a funny thing I heard recently. That a lot of the big stink, a lot of preachers of churches were getting solicited to say some favorable shit about that country that this title of the podcast is about or streams about today. And they told them that they would pay them in Bitcoin, $2,500 in Bitcoin. So I think we know why the value of Bitcoin is so inflated right now.
I was about to fuck with Bitcoin until those motherfucking millionaires start getting clipped. I said, fuck that. Niggas getting murked. I'm talking about like brand new millionaires and like niggas getting killed. Nobody really saying that. They cover it a little bit on the news, but they brush it under the rug as quick as they put it out. I'm like, nigga, y'all think I'm not seeing this? Man, I swear to God, maybe like 9 or 10 Bitcoin millionaires on not Bitcoin, but like, you know, just like a crypto millionaire in general. I don't know like what they was fucking with, but crypto, you know, there's a whole bunch of crypto millionaires getting clipped. I'm like, nope, I ain't fucking with this. I ain't fucking with this. I don't give a fuck how good it sounds. I'm like, shit. And plus, it just leads back to getting everybody comfortable with everybody going digital and get that motherfucking digital ID or the motherfucking chip that Aaron Russo was talking about. You know, like before they clipped his ass, and you know, it's all that one world currency shit. It's just like get everybody comfortable with some different type of bullshit, and then eventually they're gonna be no more money, none, cashless society, everything chip, including people.
Hey,
It's
I
gonna be
look at
fucked.
it like this: cashless society just means hackers. You could steal more.
Yep.
People be
Yep.
like, "How everything's traced." There's ways around everything, man.
Exactly. And plus, like, they're gonna force us to become a hacker or a pirate because of, you know, like if they taking away our privacy, we're gonna have to become a hacker and tools to fucking protect ourselves. So it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
man, fuck them. It's so bullshit.
Well, I
Or
think
we could tell them to shove their system up their ass, but that's far
That's
fetched.
right too. Right. I
think
know.
I think the reason
People
it got
want to be
this.
slaves, man. They need to be told what to do. That's the sad part, and they need a system. People say
But
that
yet they want to be called grown though. It's like I want to be controlled, but I'm still a grown man or a grown woman. I'm like, nigga, you kids you sound crazy.
they keep us in the children mind state, and the government's our parents. And
Yep.
in such a child mind state, it's like, bro, you're a grown man, and you need the government to tell you what to do. We're being robbed too. Taxes. Damn, I should have kept I played the video. It's on one of these live streams. The last 4. It's in one of them where the ladies explain taxes, that you don't have to pay taxes, and by the Constitution, taxes were made illegal, so people are being extorted.
Well, and they're also only supposed to apply to quote corporations. They're not supposed to be applied to all individuals and all this other shit unless you're engaged,
Right.
unless you are a business.
No. And since America is a corporation, that's a bullshit. Look this fucking corporation. We need a hostile takeover. Let's speak on the corporate terms. We need a hostile takeover. That's what we need. Under new management. That's what we need. Let's speak in their terms. Let's go corporate.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. It's frustrating that it's amazing how so many people have no idea what's going on still. Like
it's sad.
Nothing. They don't understand nothing, dude.
But they be like, my college degree and my bachelor's and masters. I'm like, bro, there's a lot of bigger shit at play right now.
I said I'm from the bottom of the pyramid. Welcome to my slums, where the Goyim dwells, surviving on crumbs. My back against the wall, we all need an income. All these cameras watching, the ski mask head hugs. Cops building cases, and then the feds come. Razors stashed between the teeth and my gums. Graham pitching, got addicts itching like bed bugs. To connect with the keys, I call him locksmith. His work opens doors and provides so many options. He's from the land where the apple is rotten. Back in the days, to keep the cops off me, we would post up watchmen with walkie-talkies. Bagging up 100 grams of dog food is exhausting. Anyway.
That shit was fire. You just gotta have a delivery and you good. I know, like right now you just right now you just speaking, but like, yo, that shit cold though. That shit bars, nigga. That shit bars. That's some Wu-Tang shit to me. You know, some Wu-Tang shit. You know, it was painting a picture. You was saying some motherfucking good shit. Hell yeah. Motherfuckers ain't up on this. This is that real hip hop. This is real hip hop.
About to
Conscious
go in
hip
on the
hop.
next bird. I said, And then the second verse is going to say, I'm from where people put dust juice and mint leaves, ganchos, spoon, candle flame, and darts sting in veins like killer bees. Souls blow in the wind every time someone ODs, all sorts of drug smoke carried in the breeze. Customers so sick, they say thank you and please. Woman strung out, supporting habits, she's employed on her knees. Better show respect or get left on the lowercase t. Fuck that powder Molly, that's lower grade E. At the rave, dropping double stacks coated with LSD. We call it candy flipping. I don't know why it beats me. Vicks vapor rub Newport Long in a glass of vitamin C. Rolling so hard I had lockjaw like a raccoon with rabies. I'm so far gone, Jesus couldn't even save me. Every day you see people on that Fetty lean, a centimeter from death. Narcan might have to intervene. Instead of the government help, Trump will make a meme. He gave 150 million to Israel and Argentina. I never thought I would watch America fall. The Trojan horse divided and conquered us all. Politicians should be rounded up for a judgment call. Found guilty for treason, executed. Hold on, I fucked up. Found guilty for treason, executed, and have a curtain call. It seems the fluoridated water has people walking around with no emotions. All their common sense seems to have eroded. Anyway, I'm gonna touch all these up and make them. It's gonna sound way better when I get a cadence, but I was just reading them.
Yo, you right. But that shit cold what I was hearing though. That motherfucker sharpening your sword, bro. Dog, you killing them with it. You're killing them with it, man. That's power right there. That's power right there.
Those are just like notes. I'm just like what I'm picturing in my mind as I write. But now I'm gonna go back and touch it up, and it's gonna fit to the beat. I get a cadence. I listened to all my old music, and because of all the years I wrote and didn't go to a studio and didn't hear myself, so now the last couple of years I've been recorded, and that's my biggest thing is just getting the cadence to the beat. The problem isn't writing. The problem isn't picking beats. It's just I need to sharpen up the cadence. And the problem is every beat you could have a different cadence. You know how like producers have a signature sound, or a rapper has a signature sound? I'm like Old Dirty Bastard, man. I could have a different sound on every beat.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know, like me, like I listen to the beat. Sometimes I break the beat apart and I rap on each instrument. And you know, like that kind of helped me out, like to see like what style I want to use for the track. You know, sometimes I rap on the snares or the horns or the piano. I'm like, okay, I think I might want to use this flow or that flow or this flow. And sometimes I hear a beat and I immediately know what to fucking spit on that bitch. Fuck it, I'm gonna do 3 different styles in each verse and just switch it up every time. But like when I want to be so simple, it just like it seemed like I can't. It's like, yo, man, you gotta express your lyrical ability. Like, damn it, fuck it. My spirit says so. Like, fuck it, I gotta switch it up right here. Go a little fast because I just start off rapping slow, then I just like fuck it. I go fast around like maybe the 6th or the 8th bar, and then ride that bitch off for like 4 bars and go back to the original flow. I try to be like a scientist and structure my shit properly to make a perfect song, and then go inside other song to take out all the dead space and all the excess sound and noise and shit, and just try to make it perfect. I'm still learning that when it comes to the engineering process. But like, it's really, they want me to pay for that premium, and I ain't paying for shit. I ain't paying for that shit. I will do that shit the hard way and just go inside the song and fix it up.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with these
Wait till
apps.
this song's done.
Yeah.
Wait till that song I'm taking so long on's done, I think. But I got these 2 other beats I've been writing too. I don't know. And oh yeah, like you were saying, that real hip hop to me, I always thought, man, if I'm gonna write something, everything is a punchline. Like even though you had people like Banks and Jada Kiss who were sick with punchlines, but then you got your storytellers. There's different areas, you know. But
Shout out
the
Kofi.
shit today, I don't even think it should be called hip hop. I think it needs to have its own genre. Because it's not hip hop. It's like people that have no skills of rhyming, so they just fill it in with nonsense. Like they're not even saying nothing.
Right. I think they call that the what is it? Braggadocious or fractitious or some shit like that, type of bars or some shit like that. You know, they can just say a whole bunch of words and ain't saying shit, like Lil Wayne. Niggas say a whole bunch of shit but ain't saying shit.
Sometimes Lil Wayne has some shit, but
oh yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes he did. You know, like like from his first 3 albums.
His
What's that?
newer album was horrible. I heard. I think I like breezed through it, but
oh yeah, new album horrible. I heard it was horrible. I didn't even hear it. I think like the last Lil Wayne album I heard was Carter 3. I didn't listen to the Carter 4 or 5. You got a Carter 5? I think it was Carter 5.
Right? That Raekwon's new album, The Emperor's Clothing. Yo, I think that's what it's called, The Emperor's. We talked about it's crazy. Dom brought something up, and it led to the story of The Emperor's Clothes, I think it's called. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Raekwon's new album. It's fire.
Gotta check it out. Cause I'm still banging Redman new album that he dropped. Like I'm talking about like 3 or 4 days after Christmas of last year. Yeah, Muddy Waters 2, bro. Check out that Muddy Waters 2.
Yeah, I heard that. It's all right.
Yeah,
Muddy
dude dropped
Waters
like a 2-disc album on it. Huh? I'll say it again.
Hold on. Yeah, it's called The Emperor's New Clothes. But my favorite album is Redman's Muddy Waters. The first one, I played that album.
Oh yeah, the first one was fire. First one was fire like a motherfucker. Everybody loved that. Everybody loved the first one for sure. I remember that motherfucker poster. My sister had the poster.
I used to play out in '94. I was locked up in the youth, and I would do mad push-ups. I would be listening to MOP's Firing Squad, or damn, what else did I have? Old Dirty Bastards, 36 Chambers, or The Return to the 36. That was another album that gets you hyped up. That song Snakes. Or I had some Tupac. The Death Row double album I had. I remember sitting in the I think I was sitting in the living room of the parole house watching TV. We used to always watch BET or Sports Center, and that's when Tupac got killed. I was still locked up. Oh no. Was it Pac? No, it was Biggie, I think. One of the two.
Biggie got killed in '97. Pac got killed in '96.
Yeah, it was Pac.
Yo, so that was '96. Yep.
And I think I was there for Biggie too, because I did come home in '97, because I remember I had the double album came out and Biggie's double album came out, and I used to argue with this kid from Bridgeport about he liked Biggie, and he thought Biggie's double album was better than the Wu's.
You fought for the Wu, like yo, this is
crazy. I can't believe though. We used to fight each other over shit like that.
Yo, me and my homeboy fought over Ja Rule and 50 Cent.
Control, huh?
Me my homeboy fought over Ja Rule and 50 Cent until I heard Ja Rule say some shit about M. He was like, M, you claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a no slut, so what Haley gonna be when she grows up? I'm like, oh, nigga, you done called out M. It was just supposed to be about you and 50, bro. You just got yourself destroyed. And then like 2 days later, they come out with that Hail Mary beat or Busta Rhymes, Eminem, and 50 Cent just destroyed Ja Rule. Like, goddamn, Ja, why you say something about him? Why you have to mention that nigga daughter, dog? He's stupid motherfucker. Now, I lost the battle with my homeboy. In the hood, I'm like,
That's the
goddamn,
rhyme
nigga.
is
All right,
about,
nigga.
man. Rhyme is about cutting the mic's head off. No, but I think battle rap is different. Like, remember when they would have Smack DVDs and shit? I forgot the I think it went what DVDs, and then when did that KOD? What was the name of that shit? It started the battle rap. King of the Dot, I think it was called. Yeah, KOD, King of the Dot, King of Dot, or whatever. Remember that? And
I just remember the
but
Smack. I ain't see the KOD shit. You know, I ain't know who started it first when I first got to the battle rap scene. I just saw Smack. And the only reason why I got into Smack was because I was subscribed to like a cat named Big Cheese. He used to take battle raps and throw a beat under it and make like a whole fucking song. So I was like, man, let me go watch these real battles. And I was like, holy shit, this shit fire. If I met QP, you know, he's one of the battle rappers. He stay in Highland Park, motherfucking Michigan. I met that nigga in the gas station. I was like, oh shit, you QP, nigga. Yo, you killed those niggas at that battle rap shit. The nigga had a whole motherfucking.
You ever heard of Lush One?
Never heard of.
Lush One.
Gotta go back to the battle rap.
Damn, what was that fucking rapper? He was from Cali, but he's originally from Palestine, I think.
Damn, I really haven't heard of him.
He was a battle rapper. But anyway, Lush One was, you know, part of the battle rap days, but he's on No Jumper. He's that white dude that be interviewing people. Or actually, I don't think he's white. I think he's Jewish, and man, that shit don't matter. Fucking, he's nice on the mic. And when I, you know, I didn't know who he was, truthfully, but I would see him on No Jumper. And then one day his video popped up with some video he dropped. And I was like, holy shit, I was surprised. So I started researching who he is, and he's been rhyming for a minute. And he's old school. You know, like the 90s was the same time, you know, the golden era. There was nothing better. Just going to the store, just the hype that was built up between albums. Like when Hell on Earth came out, and then in 99, I think it was, where the music came out. And the build up to actually being able to go to the store, buy the album, and listen to it, and then look at the booklet and read who produced this, who wrote this. And then the booklet had pictures, and it was like a piece of art. Yep. Now the digital world fucked that up.
For real. I remember grabbing my Linkin Park rock album, and that bitch was like a comic book, you know, because I think like one of the bandmates is like an artist, and they do the motherfucking you know, the artwork of the shit. And I think like the Gorillas group, you know, they had the little art and shit. I was like, man, this shit cold. This shit cold.
Yeah,
this shit too cold.
The Gorillas, yeah.
Yep.
They make some good music. Let me find out Hurricane be listening to white boy music.
Man, nigga, I listen to rock, country, metal, man, shit. I listen to all that shit.
I got metal from and rock. My uncle, he would be in there with fucking. He would play old school rock in the 90s, but he would also play like Metallica.
Yep, classic.
And I would be stealing his tapes and listening to it. Whenever I could get a Walkman. Any Walkman I ever had, my mother never bought me a Walkman. I had to like have a friend give me one or let me borrow one. My mother never bought me no video games. I had to
I didn't
go
either.
play them. No,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
When I
Because then
finally
I would have been stuck in the house playing video games instead of being outside.
got a Nintendo, I was stuck with fucking Super Mario Brothers for a while. Huh.
Man, I'm cheap too. I'll wait until the system comes out, and then I'll go buy it like when it's on sale.
Hell yeah, me too. Then the
Yeah.
motherfucking shit is like $500 out the door. I was like, shit. I'm waiting till that bitch drop to $200 at a pawn shop. In and out.
I proudly say I'm PS4, bro, all the way. Huh.
I got the first
Yep.
Xbox, man. To me, the first Xbox is the dopest, yo. That shit, you could do mad things with it. It's a computer, literally. A lot of people don't know that. People like PlayStation, and I remember when Xbox came out, it had PlayStation burnt. But when did it come out? When the PS2 came out, I think, right?
Yep. Because the PS2 took the world by storm. That's still my favorite system.
I
But
still
the
got
Xbox
one.
was cool because I could play my own music while I'm playing the game. I was like, this shit is lit. I was like, this shit is lit. I had so much music on my Xbox, dog. Big.
You know what I used to do though? I would hook up my PlayStation. I had a radio, a system, so I would hook. In the back, I would put the in the PlayStation, you could take the sound out and just have the game on the TV, and then I would put
on cord.
surround sound music on.
Yo, we did that too, dog. I did that with the Dreamcast. I used to do that with the Dreamcast when I had it.
You can do that with they got an HDMI adapter that you can get the audio out separate from the HDMI signal. I need to get one of those.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm thinking
But
about
back
that.
in the day, we had that red, yellow, and white cord. What's the name of that cord? Was the what the fuck, auxiliary cord or the what's the fuck the name of that cord was?
Oh,
VGA, I think.
And
yeah,
the other thing
like
about the Xbox, I just got to add real quick that PS didn't have was achievements at that time. I don't think the achievements came out yet in the PS2. It didn't have that. I don't think it could have, but not like Xbox. You know how you could like earn things, like beating a bunch of stuff in the games. You could earn stuff and unlock stuff. I don't think PS2 had that yet. I could be wrong.
No, PS2 ain't have it. But like only thing that the PS2 had over the Xbox was you can automatically play your DVDs, but like you had to buy a piece to the Xbox to play your DVD. So I was like, damn, PS2 won on this one. You just throw your DVD in, that motherfucker play a movie, but you got to buy a certain piece for the Xbox. It was like a small black piece. It was like maybe like $20 or some shit. Probably 30, I don't remember. But yeah. You get like a motherfucking movie remote that come with it and shit. I was like, bet it up.
Yeah, that's the only thing I got that plays DVDs, PlayStations.
Yeah, PlayStation all day.
Dom said, just got back to get me a Sega Genesis and a Neo Geo. Sega Genesis was dope.
Yeah, but I was playing X-Men and Spider-Man all day on that bitch. X-Men, Spider-Man, and Street Fighter, Sonic. Shit.
Hey, bro.
You don't remember the Sega Genesis commercials? You'd be like, Sega, Saturn, welcome to the next level.
Fucking fun ass game, bro. Road Rash. The motorcycles, sport bikes.
I never played it.
And you fight other people. You can fucking punch them and kick them. That's a fun ass game.
I played the demolition shit. I played like with the cars or some demolition shit, man. But I never played the bike version.
Yeah, Road Rash, bro. Check that shit out.
This is a classic. And you know what's crazy right now? Like the motherfucking new kids is going back to play all of our old shit. That is so fucking hilarious. They're not playing the new shit no more. They're going back to our old shit.
Yeah.
Because it was so simple. It was like put the game in, play the game. Now you got to put the game in, download your ID.
Yeah, I don't.
Like hit agree on the comments. They got a goddamn gambling casino in your shit with microtransactions. I'm like, nigga, we ain't supposed to do this, nigga. We ain't supposed to be doing this. Got buying shit on the goddamn system. Got kids going to their parents. Yo, mom, can you buy me this game? Bitch, I just bought you the game. Yeah, but like the game ain't completed until I get this DLC. So what the fuck is a DLC? There's some extra shit for the game, and the motherfucking parents be like, well, it's still the same game. They ain't doing nothing but buying an accessory. Well, fuck it. And then before you know it, you broke. And then
I'm
kids
just checking
taking
the chat. That's why I'm still here, but my bad. Go ahead.
shit. I forgot. Oh yeah. I was like, kids gonna be taking parents' credit cards and start using that number for themselves. They're gonna start buying shit, and the parents gonna be like, I ain't buy this shit. They'll look at that bill statement and be like, yeah, you was buying some shit for Xbox and PS5.
Jay Height said everything is the people's fault, which I could align with this. And I hear myself again.
Fighting back.
Anyway, he said everything is the people's fault. They don't like reading the fine print. They don't like to educate themselves, get any knowledge yourself, which is true. And a lot of people are lazy. They don't even know that they have 7 years to claim their child. What do you mean by that? I don't have children, so wait a minute. Yeah, because it's kind of true, like through birth certificates and shit. Like, I just think about a lot of things, like, you know, nowadays they're going to lock babies into computers. Like, they already got your footprint when you're born. Or now they probably digitally scan your foot into a fucking computer bank. You know, and a step further, when you're born, I guarantee you they put your blood up into a computer bank, your DNA and all that. I guarantee it. They've probably been doing this in the 80s too.
They ain't throwing them poor skins
everyone.
away.
They probably have a giant like computer bank somewhere with everyone's blood, DNA, your name, your fucking your what's the word I'm looking for? Your
DNA, genome. I think they got it over there in Antarctica. I think they got it in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they say that's a seed bank, but I think it's a blood bank with everyone's DNA, even
exactly,
animals.
Bro. Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about.
That's the real art.
It gotta be in Antarctica. It gotta be there. It gotta be there. That's what they probably motherfucker protected. It's like shit. It's either that.
Lost. That's the Ark of the Covenant, and it's probably in computers too. Like, yo, these people, I think they have the power to reset everything and just they could recreate civilization with the tech they have underground. You know, that's what I think. And then like these people that were living on farms and stuff, all this technology was underground. That's why and in paintings you see these UFOs. Now either that's propaganda or these people have been like the watchers and shit in the Bible. That's them. They're keeping an eye on everything. What if this is a big genetic farm?
Yo, I watched the movie Jupiter Ascending. They say like Earth is a place for harvest. Watch that movie again. That shit, yo.
What is it? I'm gonna look it up.
I won't be surprised.
Jupiter Ascending?
Yup. Jupiter Ascending. It was made by the people that made The Matrix. You know, this was their first movie that they motherfucking flopped with. But the plot of this motherfucking story is great. But like the bad guy antagonist, great actor, but like, I don't know why they motherfucking made him play that role. That was showing some bullshit. And they got Mila Kunis in it, you know, the motherfucking chick that played Meg from Family Guy, and it got Channing Tatum in it. His name is Kane for some reason. You're badass though. But they talk about Harvest. They fighting reptilians in this motherfucker, and it's about like intergalactic aliens fighting over supremacy of the planet. And the Mila Kunis character is like I guess I don't know, reincarnated or maybe like an ancestor of one of the corporate motherfuckers that's fighting over Earth. And like Earth is just a place for harvest. So when it's time to be right for harvest, I guess this bitch get cleansed or destroyed or whatever. I'm not really sure what happens. I got to go back to the movie again. But it came out around 2015. It came out in 2015, right before the SJW started really flourishing and shit. And then they start flourishing. So it's 2016 on out, but definitely 2015. Made by the Wachowski brothers. I'm gonna keep on calling the Wachowski brothers because that transition was weird.
That's the only reason I could think of them. Like say the Antarctic Treaty, you know, whatever. Screw the Antarctic Treaty. But the reason why I could think the military's guarding the circle, if we get out, we'll probably fucking, who knows what shit they're putting inside of us, right? In these chemtrails and stuff. They can't let none of us get out. You know, that's probably what the real puppet masters who run. There could be many different places like ours throughout it, you know, because we're not on no little ass globe. It could be an infinite plane. Who knows? There could be other fucking. You ever see that show or movie Silo? There could be other silos like ours. Fucking. They don't want us to get out, or they're trying to keep something out. One of the two.
I think it's a generation.
There could be giants out there still, and big monsters beyond our fucking. You ever see the movie? I just want to say real quick, Dark Tower.
Oh yeah, I saw Dark Tower. It's nothing like the fucking book. The book is great, but the movie, you know, like Charlotte, you know, the movie was pretty cool. You know, Matthew McConaughey played a cool bad guy, but like, yeah, but like the book is definitely better. But what the fuck? It could be, man. It could be, and you know, and the shit with the kids and shit. I'm like, yo, you know, like it all kind of, you know, like kind of corresponds to what's going on with the trafficking and shit. You know, it's dark. It's dark. It's probably motherfucking made way sicker and darker than what we think it is. This shit, wow. And about that giant lady, what they call a mountain, but it looks like a lady's fucking dead or sleeping or some shit. I'm like, y'all just gonna just tell me that that's not a woman laying down. And y'all tell me that's a fucking mountain. Okay. I hope that bitch wake up and kill everybody. Y'all motherfuckers wilding. But that's a dead giant woman in front of us. A dead giant woman. I can probably look it up. I think it's probably still online if they ain't scrubbed the shit in real time. Yeah, but these mountains shaped like giants and shit.
It makes
As a
me
matter of fact,
wonder,
I think he was covering that. I think he was covering that one time.
There could still be giants outside of our you know, past the wall, whatever the fuck is out there, because we don't truly know. You know, is there a firmament? Who knows? That steals this place in? I don't know, but because if you think about it, in the movie, damn, that Marvel movie, remember? And you what was the name of their city? The Black Panther city, Wakanda. Yeah, you know,
Wakanda.
They had a dome, like a fucking dome over their city to protect them, and it was to keep out. It was to keep out those evil, you know, the dark, whatever. But what did they do? They started going underground, you know. So all that you're stuck in here is bullshit, man. These people dug their way out with those machines underground wise, and I think it's an infinite fucking realm, and through underground there's so much we don't know about the underground. You know, these strains connect outer lands to fucking. There could be all sorts of shit underground.
Yep.
You know,
See you in Valhalla, brother.
like yeah, that Valhalla coffee shop on that little island that was on the TV. Whoever picked that up was pretty smart, or it could be part of their fucking propaganda. But either way, yeah, Charlie Schmerkland is somewhere fucking sipping something. He's probably sucking some dick.
Syrup. Yeah, his bitch is cold, bro. That's a narcissist if I ever seen one, bro. Eric.
He probably forced him to do what he did. She's like, you're gonna fucking do it. That fake ass shit. Look, he literally said his neck stopped a bullet, like he got a Hulkamania neck.
They called him Superman, bro.
That's some bullshit. Yo, that rifle would have annihilated him. There would have been the other side of his dome would have been gone.
Let me ask y'all this, bro. Do y'all think they're being obvious, so obvious on purpose? Or do you think they're just so drunk on how far they've gotten to get away with their horse shit that they're just sloppy, bro? Because this Charlie Kirk thing is so fucking obvious, bro. Like,
they're doing it on purpose. And Trump, that shit was so sloppy, and it's like a slap in our face. That's how I take it. Like, look, we'll be this sloppy. You guys are gonna sit there and do nothing about it, right? It's like a kick in my face. Fuck my balls. It's like disrespect, man. I feel like they're disrespecting me. Because they're just so sloppy with it, and people still fall for it and back it and be like, Trump's the savior. I'm like, oh my God, dude. I got to get out of here.
For real. Kanye West calling Trump his daddy and shit. Yeah, the shit fucked the whole world up.
Yeah, right.
I feel like I'm living in an insane asylum.
It is, right?
Yeah. And the inmates run the asylum. This shit crazy. But man, let me get up out of here, man. I gotta head to the stove. And I might go live in a minute, when I get back. But shout out to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Yup. For sure. Salute.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off a little bit too.
Yeah, I'm eating some red beans.
Red beans?
Red beans and rice, yeah. Extra spicy, just like I like it.
They say beans got a lot of protein. But
yeah, they say it's good for your heart, bro. And the more you eat, well, they ain't lying, bro. Yeah, well, just as I predicted, it's been happening every day. I wake up before noon. It's a crystal clear, beautiful blue fall morning, day, early morning. And now, about this time every fucking day, the weird colored clouds have fucking made their way in.
They gotta fucking sometimes when the sun, like, I'm up every day, and when I leave, I always see the sun break the horizon, and to me, it just reminds me of a fucking flat screen TV. The blue that's in the sky, and when the sun's coming in, it's this white light. I remember it used to be the sky didn't light up like that when there was a yellow sun back in the day. I think they've somehow To me, it's like the sun went from, I've said this a million times, an Edison light bulb, a yellow one, to fucking
LED.
an LED light.
The shadow areas even look different.
Yeah, and it lights the sky more. It just looks. They probably built the fucking. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, if these people. It would be funny if we lived in a giant domed-in football stadium, and there is like rafters up there, right? These giant people built it, right? No, that's too much for people to handle, but it would be funny, man, if we lived in some like big dome thing, man, and the lights were fake. Like people think you could go to these stars and shit in these planets.
No, I don't buy any of that.
Me neither. Everything's made up, man. Outer space, heaven, hell. Oh, they got people going, man. They casted so many spells with their books and their beliefs and their theories. People are running around like
It's like they've been telling people about this 3-eye atlas thing.
Yeah.
And very early on, they knew everything about it, how much it fucking weighed, what it was made of, fucking.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, bro, sure. Sure you do.
It's like, I picked this rock right here. They'll pick a rock up. This rock is 60 million years old.
Yeah.
We have carbon dating. It's laughable stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've seen something on that, Mark. I don't know how true it is, but if that is true, I've seen some videos on it where the farmer said that the sunflowers plants are turning back to the sun. I think they do have a simulator up there. I personally think they could turn up the temperature on the sun somehow. It makes me wonder, man, what they can do.
It's very simple, whether you believe, you know, science that, you know, the earth is round and atmosphere, or you believe a dome, whatever. But all you got to do is know how a magnifying glass works with sunlight. And so whatever they're spraying up in the fucking air, it's not fucking hard. It's not that challenging to fuck with the refraction and even amplification of the sun rays. You just put glass up there, spray fucking glass particles. It's that simple.
If this is an enclosed system, it just made me think. Remember all these buildings around the realm that are melted? And man, if this is an enclosed system, they could literally microwave us and cook us. I think about things like this, like
well, they're doing it.
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi.
they're putting up everywhere. Yeah. All these frequency towers, these microwave towers. Man, they're planning on cooking us while they're underground.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably the Samson option. I think if we all figured shit out, that's what they'll do. I think they're still hoping they'll get us in their little rat cages, hamster maze. And if we don't agree to that, then yeah, they might say fuck it.
That's their backup plan. Their backup plan.
Dead man switch. But then you got to determine, well, you want to live a lie, or you want to live in the truth, no matter what. So that's where I'm at. I'm 50 years old, right? I ain't fucking. I ain't selling out now. You know what I mean?
Right? Like I think about that too. Man. I got my I'm in the double 4 range, and yeah, it's about time to start counting backwards now. It's like fuck. I even think they got technology to slow down aging and everything. All these people in the Bible that were living 300 years is because they had technology and they ate, the proper stuff. And hey, maybe the whole world at one time had all this stuff and did good with it, and that's why you always see in these movies like Asgard got taken over, or there's movies about heaven getting taken over by this guy had the biggest kingdom in the world, and everyone was, the whole world. Seth, what movie was that, man? Was Seth killed his own brother or son, or Set? I forgot. It was one of them. So you could have the kingdom, and then just everything went bad. Yeah, technology has always been around. Huh. Yeah, these people, there's something else. Trump.
Yeah, well, we just got to confront, people that are, people getting food stamps and shit. That's the problem, bro. We can't. That's what everybody's. That's the safe thing to talk about.
Man, I don't care if my taxes go to people in our country that are on food stamps. Who cares? I'd rather it go to that than bombing some women and children overseas.
Well, the
That's
funny
the least
part
of
is,
my worries, man. That's the least of my worries. Ooh, people got food stamps. Like, they're mad because people are getting food stamps. Who cares? That's the least of our worries.
well,
That's the least these bumps could do is help some people out that need it.
it's a spiritual issue for people who claim to be believers or Christians or whatever. It's very clearly stated in the Bible about feeding the poor, that it is it is one of those things that is as important as the Ten Commandments. So there's a lot of this shit is biblical, and I think it's all self-fulfilling prophecy. I think that's a script that they're playing out, and they're getting all of us, or the uninitiated, as they call it. That's why they throw these little games out there, is to get us to corrupt ourselves spiritually and morally by these little simple things. It's like, oh yeah, your tax dollars, you paying for these lazy motherfuckers to eat. And so what do? They get mad about it and they lash out at the poor. Well, you just corrupted yourself spiritually, according to the book. You know what I mean? Like the book that everybody says they believe in. So that's the most obvious thing that I could see about what's going on, is they're definitely using that script, and they're psyoping it against people to corrupt themselves. That's exactly what's happening with that.
Man, that makes a lot of sense, though, to corrupt yourself, because we're all born into shin with the lack of knowledge. And then the worst part is we were fed false knowledge, right? So now we're playing catch up, because all these years we're being led to a fucking dead end. Everything we learned is some crock of bullshit. They're keeping us they're feeding us crumbs.
It's dangling the carrot.
Not even that. We were lucky if we got a crumb.
It's the Charlie Brown football that you can never kick. You know what I mean? They fucking, it's all the same allegory. I think you said earlier. A metaphor is what they're doing.
The whole thing too of you know, like I was talking about yesterday, people don't kill an animal, they don't hunt the animal, they don't slit its throat, they don't cut it open and take its guts out. So how many people would do that and then eat meat? We just go to the store and buy it and eat it. That's kind of like a you corrupt someone like that. I don't think we're supposed to eat animals. That's just my opinion. You know, animals have a right to live too. And then to kill it and eat it, that's wild, bro. Really think about it from a clean mind. Like, they tell you, oh, God put these here so we can hunt them and eat them. That's just food. Right? But I just don't buy that. That's some fucking thing they made up to justify their fucking wrong.
Well, you know, the human experience or condition is kind of a paradox within itself, because as much as we talk about getting in touch with nature and shit, I mean, well, let's look at nature. What happens? There's a lot of fucking predator and prey, animal on animal. So it's all, even our soul, right? Good, healthy soil to grow, you know, nutritious vegetables, fruits and vegetables. It's what? It's based on dead organic matter. So this place is death, bro. I mean, this life experience, it is, whether it's a cycle or, I mean, if we look at the positive sides of everything, you have to see that it's still based on a duality, if you will. People talk about duality, and there it is, right? In order to grow, you know, even vegetables, you gotta have fucking soil with plenty of fucking compost, dead organic matter. So I get it, man. You know, I mean, I'm living in the country, grew up on farm and shit. I got cows all around me, and you know, I catch and clean fish. I don't fucking know hunting. I'm just not into the gun shit. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't feel guilty about eating chicken eggs or some shit, which it sounds weird if you think about it intellectually, right? But you know, I mean, just like an animal. Well, I was thinking about this. What if, would it be, would it make more sense to people if we just said, well, we can eat meat, but you have to wait till an animal naturally dies and then we eat the meat? You know what I mean? So, I mean, all this shit made in God's image. Okay, well then, why we have to eat and shit anyway? So it's, you know, it's a weird thing, bro. I don't have any answers. That's the kind of question I'm stuck on. Is you're kind of in this in between place. It is kind of this connection between the physical and the spiritual. Is separate but equally necessary, at least in this lifetime. And the spiritual makes complete sense in your head. The physical, it's hard to match that up. I think that's why a lot of people struggle with the religion part of it. You
I
know,
never killed an animal, but I remember the first time I encountered the killing of an animal was me and my friend were throwing rocks on the railroad track, and there's a squirrel running across the fence, the top part where the bar is in the back, and my friend launched a rock. Now I don't know if this was aim or luck, but it busted that squirrel in the head. And when it hit it in the head, its head went into the fucking piece of the fence. I felt real bad. I had this this like overwhelming dread came over me. And I didn't throw the rock, but just witnessing that squirrel suffering and shaking. And plus animals, watching that video of these people that kill the animals, you know, the one that shoots them in the head or whatever they do. I heard it's the bar. It's not a bullet no more. They use this like thing that rams a fucking thing in their head. That just don't sound like it puts them out of their misery right away. And
Yeah, I don't think that's I agree on that. But they say like I would think maybe if you just gassed an animal would even be more humane than that. But then they say, you know, that gets in the meat and all this kind of shit. So
the pigs,
yeah,
they hang them there. They're alive. I watched a
yeah,
video
I
and they
don't
slit his throat and it's just hanging there, gasping blood out of its mouth. I'm like, yo, that's fucked up. And because I wanted to see for myself, the animals, literally every video I've seen, when they're going through the gate, every single video I've seen, they jump out. So they know what's going on. They know their boy in front of them just got taken out. These animals ain't dumb. They're fucking leaping out, trying to get out of there because they know they're about to get their life taken. So people that say animals don't have feelings or souls and all that shit, I disagree, man. Animals aren't dumb, man. They know what's up. The Bible's full of shit. Animals weren't put here to be eaten and stuff. There's something. Why do we need to eat animals when Mother Earth provides us with everything we need, man?
Yeah, I'm a big seafood guy, and you know, I don't feel bad about eating a fucking shrimp. I can tell you that. Huh. But you know, again, it goes back to this whole fucking human experience. It's like, why do we need eating is consuming, even if it's plants, you're fucking taking life and fucking killing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So when you break it all down, it still ends up in the same spot. Life is based on death. I mean, it's like I said, the
Yeah.
soil, and you really
I don't
can't get
know.
around
At
it.
least they're gonna do it. But I'm not eating no lab meat. You know.
No, I mean, I'm definitely down. My problem is access to like if I had a steady access, if my local stores actually carried fruits and vegetables that wasn't, you know, fucking GM. Like even if I do get a banana, it ain't got no fucking seeds, or oranges ain't got no seeds. Like if I could get real shit like that, you know, I'm down to. I've eaten watermelon for 5 days straight, and I felt amazing, but I can't get watermelon but once a year. You know what I mean? And that's another thing about this meat shit is, you know, vegetables only grow certain areas and certain climates. So how do you explain, you know, it's like the Eskimos, right? They gotta fucking catch a whale or club a seal or whatever, but they use every part of the animal. And it's like, okay, well, look at where they live. You can't grow no fucking vegetables on ice. You gotta catch you some fish or so either we can't live in these areas, we all have to live in the tropics, which I'm good with that. I'm basically on the edge of the tropic zone, and it's
To be honest, I don't know if it's wrong or right. I'm just saying. When I watch them videos and seeing the animals get their throat slit and all that, even then I had this feeling of dread come over me. Like that's wrong. Right? It ain't supposed to be. We're not supposed to be just killing animals with no. I could see if it was like once in a while. I guess I don't know.
well,
I
that's the
think we should
thing, bro.
grow more food through the earth.
Think of it this way, bro. If you're a family, oh, and
Fucking
you
drooling
slaughter
over
one,
me.
if you slaughter one cow, you could get roughly about 400 pounds of beef off of that, and for a family, you could definitely feed a whole family on one cow a year. So when you look at it that way, if you're a farmer and you got a farm and you do have a herd of cattle, to sacrifice one animal a year to feed your whole, or yeah, one animal a year to feed a whole family for a year, and you're doing it honorably, and you give the cows good life, and you're not got them in horrible fucking conditions, just like well, I'll say the story of the Native Americans. They very much honored their kills when they made them. You know, killing a buffalo, they did, it was a very spiritual thing, and they were grateful for it, right? And but it's, I mean, fuck, dude, it's the human condition, bro. It's just survival. It's this whole, maybe this whole world is hell, bro. You know, I mean, it looks nice. There's nice
Definitely a
things here, but
physical
that's like a
realm.
trick. I think all of it, bro. To be honest,
I
you know,
think to
there.
go up, you have to shed this meat suit. That's why, you know, you can only go so high. Unless
Yeah,
you put on sort of a suit. I
yeah,
wonder what's up above us, man. We need to fly up there.
that's a
We need
dude.
to send a drone up there, as a matter of fact.
About what?
I want to see what's up near the firmament,
Oh,
or if there is one.
I
Or
mean,
I also want to travel to the edge of this place, too.
I look at it this way, just like diving deep in the ocean and shit. If I can't experience something in this life without the reliance of technology to support me to
You
see,
shouldn't be there then,
yeah,
right?
I don't need to know, and I'm okay with that.
People be like, if we was meant to go to the bottom of the ocean, God would have equipped us with that. Well, God kind of did. I mean, we got the knowledge to build the equipment to do it.
Maybe.
It's funny when they say angels, you know, I'm not going to knock the Bible, because there could be like what they're calling angels and telling us what angels are could be a whole nother thing.
Well, it's like
not-
every movie, dude. Every movie, it can be a little different, but if you look at the moral of the story, if you follow the outline of the plots, they're all kind of the same, and you could almost, and some are more direct than others, but they all coincide with something that's in the Bible. So I think all of this is the same story. Everything. It's like astrology is basically about the hero's journey when you get down to it. So everybody can be compartmentalized into different parts of the story, but at the end of the day, it's all the same fucking story, just different interpretations and presentations. That's my opinion. That's what I've learned about how to make sense of all this shit, the Bible and real life, especially. I definitely don't, you know, could it be literal? You know, it's even the shit about the giants, you know, like, okay, maybe. And yeah, I see pieces of evidence and people say, here, look, this is proof. And it's like, okay, well, it's suggestive, maybe. But just because one little piece can be proven of anything doesn't make the whole thing literal. So, you know, you can never really get to the complete answer until we do cross over and we're in some other perspective where maybe we finally find out what the real fucking story is here. But you know, while we're here, I think we all have a whatever mission. I know I got something. I don't know exactly what the fucking point is sometimes, but I just I follow whatever my piece of the story seems to be, and
Well, we need to
everything
get a
else.
boat. Or not we. I want to get on a boat and go. Because now is the perfect time to sail south. Because if the sun is down there in the summertime, I don't think the seas are as violent as they are up north when the sun isn't, you know. I think the Atlantic is very violent in the winter, and then when the sun comes back north, it's not as violent as the winter time. I think the sun somehow.
Well, then you get into the theory or the idea that at the time that the Bible was talking about things, like we just assume that these seasons and weather and the fucking sun and moon have always been a part of the story. And there's scientific evidence that there wasn't. That's why they talk about the ancient cataclysm. So in the
Hard to
360,
believe. How did you see? With no sun.
well, we could have had another
Now
sun. That's
there
they
could
talk
have been a
about.
cataclysm, and the last sun could have crashed to the ground.
They
Who the
say
fuck
Saturn.
knows? But I know the sun and the moon are not bigger than the Earth. They say the sun is 99 Earths or 99 times the size of Earth. If that was the case, we wouldn't see the whole thing over the horizon. It's garbage. The sun is definitely not, as big as they tell us it is. It's way smaller. But anyway, the point is, you're right. I don't know. I've heard that too. The sun and moon could have came after, or something did alter this place when the big trees got cut down. The water looks like it rose higher. If you look at older maps, there's more land than there is now. So there's
And
definitely
here,
something.
and another thing that somebody brought up, which is a good question that kind of has stumped me, is how, especially in Europe, there's a lot of these old castles and shit, right? And they're built in very odd places. But what's even more questionable is the fact that when you look at these castles, they're all very open, big ass doors, big ass windows, and they're in places that now the seasons and temperatures change to where who the fuck would want to live in that in a wintertime, right? Because they didn't have heating and air conditioning to some degree. So to me, that tells me that probably the climate was probably like tropical, almost everywhere that people were living anyway. So other than that, I don't have an answer for any of that shit.
Because does it really matter what happened? Do we have control over it?
No,
I
that's the way
care.
I point. I was
The
born in
interest.
1976, bro. I don't care about really anything before that. I'm just worried about today and my
Well,
experience. That's it.
I
What
get
I've
what
done.
Ken's saying, but things matter to me because I'm interested in them. I want to know what this place, trying to understand the technology and everything.
Yeah.
What else is there to do? Go to work, sit home and look at a wall? Like, you can't do anything in this realm unless you got dead presidents in your pocket or a credit card with ones and zeros. We're in like a prison with the illusion of freedom.
Yeah. Well, I ain't got no money, bro. I can tell you that. I ain't had no money for a long ass time. And, yeah, I'm in a situation. I had a little money that put me in a situation where I can sit here with no money. Right. And if I had fucking fruit trees and a pine dog,
And I tell you what,
yeah.
you made a very, very wise decision
Oh, yeah.
because now you got a roof over your head at all times and no one could tell you nothing. So that was a smart move. I mean, not smart, an intelligent move. Fuck the word smart.
It was necessary for my survival, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it was a very good chess move,
yeah.
as I like to say. Because you were thinking ahead. That's why I called it a chess move. But anyway,
That's why I'm obsessed about this. I'm obsessive about this music thing. Right now, I got it turned on, and I started a new project last night. Every time I finish one, I start another one. I just create. I take care of my dogs, because that's all I can do. You know what I mean? And create. I can make every day memorable as much as possible and feel like I did something besides. I mean, I definitely feel better about my life now with no money than I did when I was going to a job for 8 hours a day and coming home and feeling like I wasted my fucking time being somewhere I didn't want to be, doing something for somebody else that gives me no satisfaction. You know what I mean? So it's that's part of the psyop that we're kind of wrapped up in, is this pursuit of material items for the sake of feeling productive, quote unquote. But we have to it's all about values, Ron. I value my time. I made a decision a long time ago. I said, fuck it, bro. I can't get enough money for my time. So even if I'm gonna be broke, at least I got my time. And that's just my philosophy at this point, bro.
I would
And when I
jump
can,
on it, Jay Heighten, in a heartbeat. I just had to say that.
yeah.
Look at this. This is a real picture. And whoever posted this, I forgot to write their name down. It was on Reddit, I think I found this. Or no, was it Reddit or a website? I don't remember, but it was a bunch of pictures. The person caught this, which means that thing in the sky over there isn't a portal opening up. It seems like it's more like a sun from the sun. You know what I mean? It's casting that into the sky over there. Something from a light bulb or something. That I don't think the sun, you know, I'm just speculating the sun, because to me, whatever it is, it's a brilliant device or whatever, because think about how it stays in between Capricorn and Cancer. It just travels north and south in 360. It don't go no further south and don't go no further north. How the fuck is that possible? You know, it just stays in between those two. What do they call it? Not ley lines. To Cancer and the Tropic of the Tropic.
I think meridians or something they call it.
Yeah, it could be ley lines of some sort that allows the sun to bounce in between, back and forth, back. You know, could be some sort of some electromagnetic energy, magnets or something. But yeah, pretty cool.
Well, there's some speculation that our original sun before this one that we see now is was Saturn and or Jupiter at different times. That they're dead suns now, and so we have this other one now.
Maybe.
But what's crazy about that? My astrological chart, I have my sun in Capricorn and Saturn in fucking Cancer. So as far as the sun and the Tropic of Capricorn and Cancer, I have those two planets in my opposite poles. So, you know, looking at things metaphorically, it's a grand storyline, you know.
What's up, Yahweh?
The Most High. Great
That's
light.
it.
Here's your angels right here. The angels, right? That are rays make with the normal, or the angels. I can't see this part, bro. Are the angels of incidence and refraction, because N2 depends upon wavelength. That's what the fuck is the regular light traveling through? What's the is this the pyramid, the fucking firmament? How's this white light going through the glass of the pyramid and coming out colors? It's like a filter of some sort.
Prism.
You know when you spraying a water hose,
Hmm.
and you may see that rainbow in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like the hollow deck on Star Trek. Like everything is flat in your face, but you know through education you can think things are at a distance, but it's really like a living book, a page of a book in your face. And you and I would say you in your senses. I don't know if you are. I'm in my senses, and the light shine through the prism, and the rainbow color come out, which is all the colors you see in the real life, like trees are green, for example.
I
You the
wonder if
prism.
it's all holographic. Everything's holographic from the stars projecting down.
Yeah, the sun called halo, a hollow.
Yeah.
It's a message, right? So when the sun rises, it's a message
Oh,
to get up or to see people in color,
I'm gonna
which
blow
is a
people's mind.
gram, right? A gram is like a message, hologram. A gram is a message, like a hologram, a telegram. So
Yeah,
when
and
the sun,
grammar.
yeah, yeah, which is what you see is the truth. So when the sun rises, it script away the darkness, which is scripture, and you can see the texture of plants, animals, people, the text or the texture. I'm going off my own eyesight trying to say it in English. So I feel that everything is flat in your face. I guess I don't know how you see, but the world attempt or would teach you that it's 3D, but it's all flat. Everything flat, and I think that's why you can see, like if you're looking up at a table, you can see the top of the table on the other end, but you can't see the other side of the table. So everything is flat
Come
till
on.
you get educated.
What's up, Dean?
Hello,
And then
how
when
are
you
you?
look at the vanishing point, like when you put that dot on your paper in drafting,
Hey, yo.
and you look at the vanishing point, you can see like four triangles or a pyramid. Like your eyesight is a pyramid. I don't know if it's like that for you or a cone shape. I'm the only
Interesting
one that can see. I'm thinking it's like that for you.
that Jason Bashirs is
You know,
talking
when you
about.
do grafting, if you ever did grafting, and you put a point in the middle of the paper or the vanishing point, and you
Dang, that
draw your.
interference is wild. What is that?
Is that me, is it?
I can't hear it.
I think it's been moving the phone around. All right,
Yeah.
it's good.
So everywhere you turn your head, I feel is the pyramid or the cone. They call it cone cone shape.
Yeah, in your eyes, they say you got rods and cones.
Yeah. So when you looking
In the
at
building.
anything, it's a middle point, and everything goes a parallel to that point in the middle of your sight, no matter where you look. Like
Yeah.
on the drafting table, like if you ever did drafting before, which makes a pyramid or a cone shaped sight. Why
All
images
right. Oh, my bad.
that's painted appears to be 3D. It's a
Now,
copy. Go ahead, brother. I mean, I thought you wanted to say something. Forgive me.
No, go ahead, finish. I was just
You look at a
lining
photo
something up.
or a picture that's flat, like the picture is flat. When you look at it, it can appear to be 3D.
Yeah, like a painter.
Yeah. So in the real life, it's a flat image to me, and that's why you could copy it on a painting because it's flat, and your flesh or your body is in the 3D image or the flat image. Like when you look at yourself, you're flat, or you can't see the other side of your arm. You can never see the other side of the person or object. It always has to turn towards you to see it, like a painting or a wall or a wall. It's flat in your face. I feel it is.
Come on, so look here.
You never see the other side of the person's body. You always see the one side.
Come on, come on, come on here, bro. Here.
Which is like that prism image you were showing. One, you are the prism. The one eye in the pyramid is you, the only one thinking. You know, when you look at your feet, right, and you look up towards the horizon from your feet, and you're looking up, you'll lift your head up and look up and see the horizon. Like the ground goes up, or the ocean, if you ever been to the beach, and you look at the ocean, it goes up from your feet up to your eyesight. Like a hill, like the horizon always a hill.
The horizon's like an illusion. You can never catch the horizon.
You're on the horizon now.
No, but you know, like you can never catch the horizon.
Yeah, as you
You
walk
keep
towards
trying to run to it, but it just stays there. That's because that's
yeah,
your vision point. But still, I
call
just
it
said that
sense.
to be funny.
You know, you okay, you saying it, you in your senses. That's what I call it. You inside your senses. As far as your eye can see, which is your eyesight sense. You're not in Connecticut. I don't know where you are, but you're in your senses, is the way I see it.
I'm in the present time. That's it.
Yeah, you
You
can
know,
call it that. I guess. The only one thinking. That's why I'm talking to you, because I'm the only one thinking.
trying to pull up a picture of Saturn, a real picture.
Huh.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know, man. This is crazy.
The real picture is the one you see, the Saturn you see. They call it Saturn, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting that Jason Bashir is talking about the zodiac this
I have a
morning.
telescope and I have looked at the stars and so-called
Nobody
planets,
mentioned his
and it
phone
don't look
working.
nothing like what the world presents whatsoever.
Anybody hear that? Me?
I hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, in
Say
the
that again.
group.
So, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like lights in a swimming pool
Jason Bashir has this thing about the
to me.
Earth having the vapor canopy, and how when a vapor canopy crashes, it's like it starts the cycle again. The what do they
Drone?
call it? Well, you know, Jay
Yeah.
Dreamer talked about the rolling back of the scrolling back of the sky, right?
Yeah.
And the vapor. What do they call it? The plasma. You know, shooting out everywhere and destroying stuff. Um, I'm talking. I'm trying to break through to the point where the vapor canopy is now filled with a complete amount of oxygen. Now, to for me to say that, I'm saying that there has to be a lot of trees here. There has to be a lot of oxygen producing plant life, um, algae, um, oceanic algae, as well as freshwater algae. But a very lot of vegetation has to exist here for there to be a very strong oxygen canopy. Now, I've thought about how he talks about, and how Jay Dreamers talk about how the vapor canopy collapses, and then when it comes back, it's stronger than ever. Okay, well, how the hell can you get a total destruction and then end up with a really strong vapor oxygen canopy? There's no way that you can destroy all the vegetation and then have oxygen. So I'm a little bit off with his one, thinking about how the vapor canopy collapses and then through a reintroduction of the sealing of the Earth's.
Well, you got to also factor in carbon dioxide, because that's made up of 2 oxygens.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes, of course, in the groove. So I struggle with a vapor canopy collapse and then coming back again stronger than ever. Because if it came back stronger than ever, you'd have to have all those components here.
So
Um,
why is there oxygen in Antarctica if it exists, right?
well, it has to. It has to if people are going down there. Can't breathe bloody just carbon.
Well, it's the ice, H2O. It's just trapped oxygen.
It's
I
just,
guess I
yeah.
think oxygen coming from trees is evolution.
Well, I don't know about that because, I mean,
Change my dispatch.
you need to glass houses today. The oxygen depletion is so bad compared to when I was a boy. You didn't need to pump CO2 into a glass house to get tomatoes to grow, right? But today they need to pump carbon dioxide into the glass house to get bloody tomatoes to grow. Now you got to think about that. Um, where's the equal? Where's the balance? Why isn't the balance here? Why is there no balance in oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen? What's causing the imbalance? And I say it's deforestation. I've always said this. Ever since I first started talking about it with Greenpeace, back years ago when I didn't have a computer, I was talking about deforestation. Because when you got deforestation, your whole canopy, including the tree canopy, has been changed. And I feel that people are overlooking that, and that's been taken out of the
So you're
equation.
saying the trees, that the big trees that went up, you know, you
Yeah,
think
into the
they went up
atmosphere.
into the stars? You
Sorry?
think the firmament was put on after? That's why they cut the tree. I heard of two theories of why they cut the trees down. One, so people couldn't climb them for the flood. But I've read stories of people climbing these trees, and there were people living way up in the firmament. They were called the star people. So there could be many reasons why these trees were cut down. How are people living up in the firmament? You know, that's wild. That's just written down in old uh
Well,
Australian Aboriginal stories. And
it's
in
saying that.
what's the Mexican people?
If the Mexican
You are
people, do
treated.
you think about
The Mayans. They have stories too of climbing the huge
You
trees
are the
to
tree they
meet the
cut down.
star people.
the Obora Aurealis at the moment? People are seeing these pictures of it. In Australia, they're getting pictures of it. In New Zealand, there was meant to be one last night, an event where you could see the Aurealis. But what happened is that we had too much cloud cover, so nobody could get a picture of it. But the thing is, this is not normal. These are not normal to get an aurora borealis in New Zealand. It's not. It's not something I've fucking grown up with seeing. It's not something that's been normal here for the last fucking 60, 70 years. It's only just starting to happen. I've got a video I took of a rain event that happened and in front of us as we were driving to town. The colours in that rain event were like a rainbow, but instead of being the rainbow compressed to have the 7 equal colours, this was spread out from the ground right up into the sky. And it was not a normal, what you call a rainbow effect. To me, these are electromagnetic fields that are coming from all the different towers that were put up during the world lockdown. And I have what do you call it? A feeling that these electromagnetic fields are changing how we're seeing the light spectrum. Okay? What you're talking about there, Yahweh, where it's got to come into you and it goes out and you get the colours. I think there's also not only you, but there is this harp is controlling all these different electromagnetic fields by pumping high energy electricity into the atmosphere. That's what I was trying to get to. There's the vapor canopy, the oxygen level here has reduced since I was a boy. I got 70 years to say that things have changed. And I would say, just knowing my own country, deforestation has had a hell of a hella um, hella situation onto our earth through the destruction of the trees.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Even where I live, they cut down all the trees around here within the past 150, 200 years. So
You know, we're not. I feel we're not really including the tree and the canopy that we haven't got that canopy here to show how much the change has happened since then, since the removal of it. But there would be a huge difference between a tree that's 3 miles bloody high with a circumference of several miles across at the base. There would be a huge impact on the pressure zone within the earth itself. You know, within the canopy, where the vapor and the oxygen exist, right? And I feel that we're excluding it when we're looking into these investigations. I think we're not actually adding in that vapor canopy that the trees would have. Excuse me a moment. I'm just making some toast for me and Maury. But I feel that we're not really including this vapor canopy, tree canopy, and just the effects of it, of what it would have on the earth, and on the people, everything that's living here. Everything depends on that oxygen, carbon monoxide, or carbon dioxide. Sorry, carbon dioxide, oxygen, hydrogen. The whole shooting box up there is not in the same position as it was when the land was covered in trees. And you know, if you look at all around you, I look around me, all that in front of me was all bush once. It was all a canopy of trees, and it's now been cleared. And you look at the cityscapes that we have, you know, like thousands and thousands of kilometres of no trees. It must make a huge difference on how we see the light spectrum. Anyway, I'll pause it there. That's my say. Right. Are we there still, or is it, anybody there? Oh, well, I'm buggered the phone now. I'm gapping it. Chuck.
Damn, everyone dipped out. I went to make something to eat. Fuck it.